Willem Alexander of Holland, Dennis Bergkamp, Tulips, Ron Krunder, Windmills, Raymond van Barneveld, Ruud Hullet, Barlow Longtrack, those blue and white plates that they see everywhere, Clogs, Lou Wobbs, Amstel, Toon Shoot, and those dodgy shops my mate Gordon goes into, which I never dare. All fantastic things from Holland. Goedenavond to all our Dutch friends. It's all about you tonight. We love our friends from Holland. We don't know when we're going to see you next, hopefully soon. But in the meantime, it's all about the orange tonight, and it's all about Holland. Thinking back to some of the famous oranges of the past, the Satsuma, Jason, Gary Maynard's hair, love you, Gary, Tango, Dan Johnson's truck, and Rapid. And one man who's bound to be sporting orange tonight is our good friend, Markia van Sargent.
Right now, let's practice my dancing again. Look at that booty. It's an orange top. It's a hola, Dutch Reds fans. Hola. Hello, welcome. Hello, yes. Marco van Basten shirt from Isis Beas. It's me. Posh glasses. Good evening, Paul. Hola.
Thankfully, small mercies in the world, we couldn't see your arse as you were wiggling it around.
I'll do it again.
It was below screen.
Did you see?
For a second there, it didn't look like you were wearing pants.
Never ask, ye shall receive.
They look more skin coloured than orange then for a second.
They've been washed twice.
What, in their lives?
Yes, I've had them since I was 13.
You've had them 20 years.
Yeah, 35.
That's how it is.
How are we? All good?
Good. How are you, Mr. Sargent?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I had a bit of a panic on in the week because I put a statement on Facebook saying all we had was these clean pair of orange boxes. This was Wednesday, I think, or Thursday. And we ordered the shirt Monday off a very good eBay guy. And he said, yeah, I'll deliver it for Wednesday. Wednesday come, nothing. Thursday come, nothing. And I'm like, oh, it could be topless. And just like put some fake tan on. But thankfully for a lot of people, I think, who's not eat the tea yet, it come.
Looking good.
Looking very
Dutch.
I have clothes as well.
Not Butch. Certainly not Butch. Dutch.
You remember Butch in that ring that whooped you round?
No.
But as we said, like you've said, there's some famous Dutch people. You've mentioned a few of them, but you missed one out.
Which one?
Rennie Routens, the famous Dutch stock car driver who keeps building more cars than me and you've raced.
Yeah, fair play.
So, cheers, young man. Good health. Happy Dutch night.
I could talk all day about quality Dutchmen. So yeah, no, we're
looking to. I'll get rid of that.
What was that? Is that your toilet roll?
Yeah, look, I must have had a bit stuck.
Finn said earlier he'd gone for a bob earlier, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it wasn't a nervous one. It just a regular, really. It's fine, all good. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Half an hour, all good.
Not a Maltese bomber, so it was all good.
So tonight we are round 7 from BELLE.
Yeah, last week was good.
Yes.
It's the 229 boy is out in front again, and Charlie needs to reel him in a little bit if he can. But we will see. The racing was good last week, good action. Few low graders winning first, few timers winning. The banter, I think, was probably the best it has been between myself and your good self, which was quite good. Yeah.
There's a fine line between banter and bullying. I think we've just got it about right at the minute.
Yeah, week 7, and we've not threatened to punch each other, which is quite good. And we're both still here and not gone through the transfer window, so that's quite good.
We can't have another fight. The NHS are busy enough as it is. They don't.
Yeah. For me?
Yeah, you. No,
you need more than one of them respirators if I've got my hands on you. That's all I can say.
Poor nurses.
Dear.
Our main sponsor tonight.
There's a lot of Dutch. There's a lot of orange tonight, isn't there? There's a lot of orange already.
I've received a few pictures already.
Yeah, good efforts by everybody else. We'll flick a few pictures up going forward. I got a message in the week. Cheryl Pitcher says she hasn't got any orange, but she's got Jaffa Cake gin. So that's a good second.
She's got what?
Jaffa Cake gin. You can. That is a true story, Martin. Cheryl had that the other week.
Okay, there we go.
So I'm yet to try that one. I'm on Peroni tonight because that's all I've got left. I've been too busy going. There you go. Look, right to left to get it right. So I'm on Peroni. Whoever asked. So there's 4 or 5 of them in the fridge. No distractions. I don't know where she's gone.
No.
And breaks off tonight, so we're all right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
So, here we go. So I'm looking forward to it tonight. I think it's going to be really, really good. All the boys back in it again. I think 60 odd cars. I think we're having 4 heats. Bellevue's a tricky track online, so I believe post and wire fence can grab you much like real life. So yeah, I think that will be interesting tonight. Our main sponsor tonight, massive thanks to ADS Vehicle Conversions, Mr. Andrew Hodgson. Those people,
take it out, young man. Take it out.
Those people nearly as old as you remember him racing. He's sponsoring all evening. We really appreciate that. Prize money to the final top 3. So absolutely brilliant. Thank you, ADS Vehicle Conversions. Absolutely appreciate it.
Thank you all very much indeed.
So,
go on. Sorry, I took over you then. Where'd you get your shirt from? What is that? Is that a little boat on there?
The boat.
It's a boat.
Little boat.
I thought you was a member of Star Trek then for a minute, and
it's my little boating club in the town.
You just wanted the pointy ears. So heat one.
Heat one
already.
Yes. Now then, I'm worried about heat one already because Ian Noden starts outside front.
Thank God it's not real life.
No, I think it is. Sometimes when I watch him, though, it's like real life, to be fair.
Yes. Yeah. God bless his soul. Love him to bits. He can drink like a fish, but he can't drive for squid.
He's probably the most true-to-life driver online, I think.
Yes. No, we will have a go, and you'll see I'm a very close second.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Finn said to me, "Good practice." No, you cannot touch your turn, son. That's all I'm going to say. I'll stick to being at this.
So we've got a few of our Dutch friends in this one.
I see a few of the new grades for this week.
Oh, of course, yeah. So Luke
Mr.
Davison down to blue.
Four-Ovens, he's up to blue.
Who's that? Sorry,
Mr. Four-Ovens, the professor.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Green inside front blue. So yeah, let's look at that. So we've got Wass down to blue and Davison down to blue. Carl Hawkins still.
Yes.
All Dutch yellow tops.
Yes. 9 inches in yellow still. So I thought he'd have progressed further up, but he hasn't, to be fair. He had a rough week last week.
Yeah. Mark Paul down at white. He's been going quite well recently. I'm surprised he's a white top. I thought he did quite well. Maybe was it last week?
He's got a decent front bumper on him. Yeah. And then you've got Yogi Bear Woods at the side of him.
Yeah, he was going well last week as well, to be fair. Richard's a bit similar online to what he is in real life because for the first half of the race, he's a world champion. But second half of the race...
No, I don't know what you'll be watching.
Yeah, we're not quite sure why that happens. But Maris off front row, Carl Roberts in there as well, Jordi Lemons, Dirk Granhouse, Big de Kock. So looking interesting. And back at the back there, Ben Riley still going really well, considering I don't think he's done too much of this.
No. But then there was a little clip on... Facebook on Friday, wasn't it? When it was F Up Friday and he did his Ken Lego block bit at Birmingham. I bet he got absolutely roasted when he got to the van. I bet Big Papa Pum absolutely shredded him.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God. I bet he was like grounded for a week or something.
I was chuckling at that photo, Dave, last week, bless him.
Yeah, I ate all week.
He's got the body of a dinner lady, isn't he?
He's got the body of summer. I'm sure that top had like age 9 to 11 in it.
Oh, it made me chuckle when I saw that. I can't get that image out of my mind. So who's going to win this race?
I'm going to go for Mowgli, you know.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. The corner shop kid for me. Heat one.
Okay, I'm going for one of our...
Are you in a cave? Hello.
Thinking, we must have lost a couple of white tops. Only 3 out.
We're rolling. Can you think quick? I know you're a window salesman.
No, I'm nearly 40 years old, thinking quick's gone. Carl Hawkins, 175.
Oh, hot rod.
Here we go. First race of the night. Go, go, go.
Green. We're off. Oh,
Yeah,
Noddy's in dead already.
Noddy.
True story.
He got lucky there.
He did. He kept his wheels.
How did that not drag him in?
Okay, if it was the bar, it dragged him in.
First race is on, Castle. Look and watch. Okay, Richard was in the
lead quite well. Yo, Cars.
It's hard. So we've got Mark Paul in the lead, which doesn't surprise me. He was
where's Noddy going?
It's on.
That's not the pit gate.
Alex Ross going through well. He should go well. He's down a grade this month to blue.
And you
as I say that, he spins out.
Oh, nobody's round. This is a tricky track.
Nigel Green going well. Nice and smooth, Nigel, as always.
Albert Sickman is well up there. He's up to 4th. Top 5 through, I believe, tonight.
It is. I'm disappointed that Carl Hawkins is not using his Heritage Lovely car.
Too busy playing woodwork exam in the week to get that video.
It was a brilliant video, wasn't it? It was a brilliant video.
Yeah, that was all right. And then we had Common Sense speaking at the end.
Yeah, there's a bit of intelligence at the end there, weren't there?
Yeah. I think they must have rehearsed it. Me.
Yeah. Mark Paul with a good lead. Ever so smooth.
Away.
Oh.
And
nice.
9-inch Decock is 2nd. Yeah. Albert Sickham 3rd. Nigel Green is 5th in the last place. Not easy going again. Thank God. Thank the Lord.
Eddie Collins is the first Red Sox coming through. He's just outside the top 5. You would expect him to qualify. He's very, very good round Bellevue. Passes Ben Riley nice on the inside.
And he just fires Eddie up to the wall. Up to the post and wire. Sorry, this is going to come back and haunt Mowgli, I think.
It's clean racing, to be fair.
It's Heat 1, Paul. Wait for the final.
Yeah. This is all helping Mark Paul at the front. He's getting away a treat.
He had a really good hit on Finn last week, to be fair. Mark got in, and then Finn obviously didn't. So it was a good hit, that was, even Finn said. Nigel Green's getting to grips with the job now, I think, a bit more.
Yeah, he's going to that'll be that. Carl Hawkins.
Green is in the fence.
Here we go.
This is going to end badly for the hot rod.
Here we go.
No.
Look at that.
Oh. Nice. Nigel's looking for points, not prizes.
Oh, your dilemmas you're looking at not took your back wheel off, my friend.
Oh, Carl's done greeny again. Surely Nigel's going to put him over the wall, but he's too far back this time.
This is the battle for the last qualifying place. So, there's Noddy again.
Noddy taking the paint off the posts.
Yeah, he's 4 laps down. Oh, here we go. This is a cracking.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Get behind him, Nigel. Pick him up. Put an oven on his bonnet.
Nigel's been very restrained.
He is. He must have had a relaxed week digging holes and filling them.
Yeah. Well done. Carl's giving him a bend. So, Mark Paul still in the lead. Albert Sikama is slowly cashing though.
He is just over a second behind.
Yeah, he's just gone past, I think.
I think he's just past him. So, Mark Paul, great drive. Oh, he nearly went in. 2 laps to go. So if they don't all lose the headlight in Noden, they should. The top 5 are clearing through.
DeCock in 3rd, Nigel Green 4th, and Carl Hawkins in the last qualifying place. What happened to Eddie Collins? He was catching up there. He seems to
chip man open.
Yeah. 1 lap to go.
Beautiful. Will the Hobbit go for the last bender and drill him? That is the question. Will he? No.
Big risk. Mark Paul, where are you going?
Across the line. That's where he's going.
So Mark Paul must have had so Nigel DeCock won that one then. So all I can imagine there is that Mark Paul took a bit of a last bend dive at Sikama, got it a bit wrong, and Nigel DeCock has come through and took the win.
So I will clap with my clogs because the Dutch have won. So I've got my hand up. Well done.
Well done, Holland.
1-0 to the Orange crew. The Club and Shoe Mafia.
That was a calm race, to be fair.
It wasn't. Normally at Bellevue it's carnage.
Well, just Ian Noden in the race normally means it's carnage.
Oh dear. Yes. But now we got away just probably the right amount of cars and nobody being a hero, which was quite good. Pro Green got through.
Stop. It'll certainly get a bit more lively as the night goes on with a few more cars in the race.
And the more alcohol they consume.
Yeah, that's it. So, well done, De Kock. That's a fantastic win. First blood to Holland.
9-inch wins.
9-inch wins. That was excellent. I think Seekema probably got through in second. Mark
Yes.
Paul, Nigel Green, and Carl Hawkins. They were top 5 in the final. Stop. Mwah. Good boy. Right then.
Captain America Jammers again.
Yeah, he's not. Where's your orange? Where's your orange top? You didn't put your orange on.
What's happening?
You didn't put your orange on. What's going on?
What's going on? So, this is, as you would put it, how did you put it last week? This heat has slightly more, what did you say? Do you want to reciprocate?
Oh, let's have a look.
What did you say last week about the grade of the national? It wasn't the most highest of standards, something like that, wasn't it?
Last week there was 2 consolations.
That's it.
There was a consolation that had a bit more quality in the other one.
Okay.
That's just racing. That's just life. That is.
Would you like to? Anything on Heat 2? No.
This one's got some cool quality. This is a good one too. This is all right. We've got your man in this one, little ECL.
Yeah, and 21.7 to go. You do realise that some of these drivers won't forget and they'll reciprocate what we have said to them, and they will. It's going to come back in it.
No, it's all right.
It's some of only the intelligent ones, all the ones that are thick, they won't remember what we've said.
Yeah. Most of them can't remember last week.
Most of them won't remember, no, but yeah. But we will see. So yeah, Finn didn't actually do any practicing until like a little bit this morning. He's like,
Really?
He's been doing his Williams work all week.
Oh, okay.
So he said, Dad, I'm not doing nothing today. I'm just going to practice. So he got up and he practiced today. So he's been locked in there most of the day, really. So I'm going with him. The 2 young bloods at the back, Mini ECL and Mini Drip.
So
and then you've got the heat winner the consolation winner from last week, All About England, but he's actually dropped down a grade, and he's red, isn't he? Mr. R Factor, yeah. So I don't quite know what's going. He won last week, and we called him up, obviously, and there's a little bit shocked that we called him up, but even more of a shock this week that he's dropped to red instead of superstar because he's one of the backroom staff. So yeah. He's going to be up there, I think.
So there's the Heats 1 result. So ones that didn't make it, Ben Riley. In fact, it was only Seekema of the Reds that did. So Ben Riley not in the final just yet. Eddie Collins in 8th place. Wasp was going well at the start, got spun out, finished in 10th. So you'd expect him to do well in the consolation. So yeah, some big names already in the consolation and already some lower graders through to the final. Have you seen who is front of Heat 2?
Yes.
Pole position.
Yes.
How's he found himself back at white? Mr. Wayman, Mr. Eyebrows.
I don't know. Obviously, he's been piss poor from yellow. Because I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. He goes to bed at 8:30, misses the national, so his average is crap. So he's playing the grades and dropped down to white again.
Yeah. Well, he's my tip for the win. He made a good video in the week, and I no doubt he's had a bit of practice. And from white, I think he'll get away. Although, obviously, Charlie Stewart at the back. Charlie Stewart's a bit of a shell master, isn't he?
I think he's a bit of anything master on here, really. R-Factor master, I think. There's 2 or 3 of them that are really, really good. And obviously, don't have a girlfriend or a life, and they're on here all week. And then the rest of us sort of try and go to work and do a normal life. But some of them are on there all the time, aren't they, really? Oh, I thought it was Baz, but it's not. It's the black cat. Where's the ginger one when it's Dutch wheat?
So, am I right in thinking, and you'll remind me, my memory's not brilliant, but H511 and 526, did they have a bit of a coming together last week?
I know H511, I think he absolutely buried Finn.
I think he did. Not that I'm stirring up, but I'm just saying.
I have actually messenger proof that it was. He did it is what the message I got.
So, if at all possible, if we could see that little exchange on the track tonight, that's a very, very derogatory comment, Paul Hines. No, I'd like to see what happens.
And that's over 7 letters. Derogatory.
Yeah, well done.
I got it off Folding, off his interview.
That's still going on, you know.
He fell over on his back like a sheep, I think.
He's still doing
I
it.
sit on my back, I fell over, I drunk too much. Oh, no. Stop time. Four time.
Here we go. Heat 2.
99 finals and the bitch have missed one. I got.
That's 98 more than me and you, I think.
True story. Yes, that's the last time. Yeah. So come on, little Ed Sheeran with your little fluffy orange beard that you keep growing for 18 years. Let's
I know
see
this.
what we've got tonight.
Dillygaff Dowson down to blue.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Bellevue specialist in real life, isn't he?
He is Mr. Bellevue with chips and gravy.
Here we go. So Tyrone Evans.
Mafia.
Yeah, behind Danny Wayman. I think Tyrone raced last week, didn't he? And Lewis is a new
He
race
did, yeah.
Oh, Joey Sleuth.
Oh, the kids have come through quite well there, I think.
Finn Sargent. Oh, Wesley Ferris as well.
Oh, having a double on the Litland. Junior's just withheld from 21.7 to go.
Charlie Sauder already come through pretty well in 8th. Joey Sleuth in 7th, going up to 6th.
There's a black cat look.
Oh, oh, Kelvin, not there, son. Don't park it there, mate.
Now there's a bit of a coming together on 1 and 2 again. That always seems to happen on that corner. I think Sauder's car's covered in grease because he always seems to get through.
He did well there because Kelvin has.
The two kids are coming through a treat, really, to be fair. So,
Finn held that well.
Oh, he's just took some paint off the post. Oh, Joey Sleuth's going to get a big one, I think, from the kids.
So,
will Finn load them all in? That's the question. Oh, he's got rid of Sleuth.
It's fair racing up to now.
Yeah, and the 3 red tops. Oh, sorry, 2 superstars and 1 red top because it's England. I had to get that in.
So
Tyrone nicely. It looks like the real thing.
It does actually, yeah. It's nice racing. Tyrone Evans out in front. Danny Wayman's still in 3rd place. Paul Hopkins going well in 4th, and this is your battle for 5th place, your final qualifying spot.
So Charlie is in the last spot at the minute, and Finnan, all about England, are not.
So, as we go into the second half of the race, John Dowson, Lee Fairhurst, nowhere to be seen just at this moment in time. Sid de Vries up to Benson tonight. He's languishing down in 9th.
Oh, Danny Wayman got it wrong. Maybe an eyebrow fell down. Who knows?
Yeah, here we go. Danny,
it's going to be a big one. Go on, Mini Drip. Load him in.
Look after yourself. Have a post.
The kids are coming through now.
To be fair, he held that quite well.
He did. Hoppy's going to have a dig at Charlie Sword, and he does. They all go long and deep like a speedway bike. This is good. Go on, George. Load them up, son. Load them up. Things up the inside, like a trooper. Pack it out the way.
While this is happening, Tyrone Evans
all about England has gone. Hoppy's got squeezed up the fence by George.
Oh!
Ooh!
He meant that. Have a post. So
exactly.
He can fix it.
So, the Mini Stock Mafia, the babyface twin. Is it Lee Evans? They're both called Lee Evans. Oh, and he's gone in on him.
Picking on yellow tops. Get him in.
Beautiful. Hoppy had a big one from all about England.
Go on, Hoppy.
3 laps to go.
Yeah, it's good racing.
It's a good race.
England's having him now. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Look after yourself.
Oh,
nice tap.
Hoppy's just caught his testicles on his crutch strap, I think.
This is the battle for 5th place, so it's all on this into the final.
Oh, it's great. 4 cars do not go into 1 at Bellevue.
Joey Sleuth, nice bend, and lucky Hopkins half spun. He's out of the top 5 now. Joey Sleuth takes the 5th position. So we've got Tyrone Evans in the lead. Charlie Sword up to 3rd. Finn Sargent qualifying in 4th. Joey taking the 5th spot at the moment. Sid de Vries not that far away.
Oh.
Argent de Weld, half.
Charlie is second.
Charlie. What are you doing, Lee Fairhurst? As he gets
standard play. Oh, he's walking. It's not the team's race. 21.7 to go. Not yet.
Lee Fairhurst has been lapped and put on a post by Danny Wayman.
Write it down and date it.
Oh, he's going for it. That's Ben. No, not quite.
The Mini Stock did win.
Excellent. Well done. That's
beautiful.
A great win.
Great race.
Really good. So, I wonder if I've got Tyrone's number. Let's see if we can get some calls this week. So what's going on? See if Sophie can help me.
Get it? Yeah. See if he's not being bottle fed by Chaz.
Is he allowed a mobile at his age? I don't know.
I think it's his dad. It's a Nokia 3310 if it's Chaz's.
He's a yeah. He's
Right,
playing,
boy, he was fast.
he'll be playing Snake, won't he?
Yeah, of course he will. Chasing that all the way around. And he'll hold it up like that, so you won't hear him very well.
Well, we'll see if I get a number come through. But that was a really, really good, really good try.
I've got Tyrone's number.
Oh, okay. You going to give him a call?
Yeah, let me try him. Hang on. Let me see if he doesn't talk a lot anyway. Let me ring him. It's ringing.
It's ringing.
Hi. You on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Please.
Is he a potty mouth or is he all right?
I think he's all right.
Okay.
He's not answering.
No. He's too busy celebrating. He's running around the
With
garden.
his Harry bows.
Yeah.
Real fast. I want to have a sweet now. There's a cat look. Are you on repeat or what?
Oh,
Do not swear you're live on our Factor. It's Sarge. Hello.
Sounds excited.
Is Liam Gilbank? Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
What did it feel like going
He's
around
a bit
Bellevue?
You drive fast and you talk anyway.
Pretty good. Did crap at Birmingham, so...
Yeah, you did, to be honest. And then your brother's out tonight as well.
Yeah, he's a bit faster than me, so...
Is he?
Blimey.
We'll need to beat him in the final.
Okay. Is there any? Can we have? If anybody buries him, can we have some Haribos that you've just won? Will you share them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good lad. Well done. Enjoy it. Speak to you in a bit. Make sure you're in bed by 9. See ya. Bye.
Excellent.
Well,
Excellent.
I think he's related to Liam Gilbank. No. Yeah. Could have been.
To be fair, he's probably a bit starstruck talking to you.
It's more like the other way round. He's got more trophies than I've ever bought.
You'll be on to be his granddad now, won't you?
I bet you thought it was like, who's this ringing me up? Is it Charles Chester, child molester?
No, it's worse. It was you.
Oi, don't be like that. Yeah,
Right,
good.
so
This mini stock job is 3 of the top 4 Rex mini stock races.
Yeah, well, it shows it's good ground, isn't it? So just a quick one.
I beg your pardon?
Just a quick one. So really happy this week to hear from Pedro, friend of mine, a friend of many in racing. He's had a bit of a bad time with it recently. Some will know, and I don't think you mind me saying, but he's had cancer and not had it, and had things pretty rough, to be fair. Well, this week he got the all clear, which is absolutely fantastic. And as such, his brother Les Redford, he's sponsoring the highest white or yellow grade in the final tonight, £50. Thank you very much. And a big cheers to Pedro. Well done, son. Of all the bleak things that are happening, that is a massive positive.
Well done, mate.
Well, sir.
Good lad.
I raise my water and he raises his Peroni for you.
Good lad. Well done. Take a bow, fella. Keep fighting.
Yeah, so thank you, Les, for that. We really, really appreciate it. Excellent. So, Heat 3.
Nice words, young man. Well done.
Always.
Well, Heat 3.
So, you might know better than me. Ben Lockwood, 68.
Yes, 618. His sister's a bit.
He's what, sorry?
I'm sure he's got a sister. And is it Abby? I'm sure it's Abby Lockwood, and I reckon, and I'm sure she's fit, to be fair. So we could call him Abby Lockwood, because then it'll make you remember his name and number.
Well, that's it then. That's the information we need, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And he's got Dave Brennan's old F2 number in F1, 68. So yeah, he took a license at Gala night, I think, and we didn't get used to race it for what happened that night, sadly. So he's allowed to join by Queen Bee. She's let him join. She's waved her magic wand and said, "You can race, young man. You can race."
If you're a friend of Sophie, you're a friend of mine. So
yeah.
Welcome, Ben.
Absolutely. You're going to get married, but never mind.
Yeah. You've got Wacker Wear on behind your first, Ben. So all the best
for
that.
Dear.
On the brakes.
Yeah. I reckon my cat's on repeat tonight.
Quick rise for Liam Gilbank up to red top, you'll notice.
Yes, and Woodall's up to yellow.
Yeah,
After Jake's phenomenal win last week.
Yeah. I still think it's Tracy.
Do you think?
Yeah.
She good with the hands as well.
She's better than Mark is by those things.
Yeah, fact. Yeah. Sam Making's down to white.
Is he really? I thought he was pretty handy at this.
Obviously not.
No, obviously not.
No, but he could have been drunk.
Well,
so,
he's not got any orange on tonight, but he's got plenty of orange beer.
I tell you what I'm going to go for.
Go for it.
Pardon me, that's the bubbles. I'm going to go for Martin Van Dwarf Spires.
Really? From Blue?
Really. Because he's totally opposite to what normal Dutch people are. Because he's like 4 foot all.
Tiny, isn't he?
All the Dutch people are 9'6". So I'm going for Mr. Spires.
Okay, cool. I've got a disobedient 4-year-old. I'm going for.
Just swapping for a cat.
Yeah, absolutely. I do.
Transfer window.
Yeah, I'm absolutely no problem with that. I'm going for. Who am I going for? Tough one. It's hard to pick on Shale, really. It's a bit. I think Van Making. He's due a good performance. He's due a good performance.
Ashley Grant says, "Where's my?" Ashley Grant says, "Where's my chicken? Not where it should be, in the chuffing oven."
Here we go. So, come on, Sam. Let's
Here we go.
out of here.
Got views pack. NFR's at the top corner of Wayman's took all the lineups as packed up as you get in the pits as standard.
Steve Reese is selling his sweets.
You can get done for saying that.
Hey,
Come here, little boy and girl.
His write for the programme is excellent again.
Yes, I read that. Yeah, I did. Fair play to him.
Really
Green. Matt Wareham actually was on the phone in the week for a setup, so we'll have to see if it's beneficial or not.
Jack Francis getting away. Look at this. Ricochet Cooper. Oh, Sam. What are you doing? So, Martin Spice is going really well.
See, look.
Yeah.
I did tell you. Did what?
No, you're going well. Mark Woodall's snaking it down the straight. It's getting a bit aggressive in the middle there.
Is it Ricochet?
Ricochet.
It must be with that new tyre.
Yeah.
Here come the boys at the back. The dog's coming through.
Yeah, Richard Falconer's always a smooth driver.
Yeah, and Jake, the 6'2", 18 stone dog.
6'2", he's taller than that.
Okay, 8'2".
8'2", he is.
Mr.
Yeah, DJ Jake Hari.
Yeah. Oh, he's got done! He's been done! Jim Commandant on the dog!
That was you, Russell. Good
Oh,
job.
Ricochet was it?
Jack Francis is flying through. Martin Spies in second. Ben Lockwood going really well for his first time in the third. Freddie Rubin in fourth.
I think he's played before.
Oh, I think he's just been trying to take it out there, though. He's going well.
It's not all rosy.
If we have an F2 versus F1s in the future, we're claiming Ben Lockwood as ours.
Oh, Matt Wareham's packed on the corner as standard.
Two Commander coming through well from Blue.
Yeah, come on, my Dutch friends. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, Sam Maker's having a bit of a dive though, missed.
Tunes away. The car looks good with the blue lick on in the proper Dutch colours.
Yeah, it does.
You'll make your mind up.
Jack Francis is flying away at the front. We've not really seen much of him yet in the race, but he's really getting away well. We can't even see him. That's second place Spires. We can't even see the lead.
You know why though, don't you? It's the homework police. They're after him.
The homework police.
He's not done his homework this week.
I just thought it'd be the normal police with Jack. Oh, who's that gone in?
Oh, Shane Geary, I think.
Straight in. Who put him in there?
That's Mr. Falconer on board.
Yeah, that's a nice view, that is. That's a nice shot.
I wouldn't want to be hanging on there.
Oh!
Clip the post, that'll grab your hand.
Ben Lockwood's not easy to get past, is he?
No.
He's not.
No. What's his sister? Oh, hey, got him. Dirty Dutch man.
Rear there, sir. And around you go. So, top 5, France, Spires, Lockwood, Falconer, Commander. Lockwood's gone down a little bit now. My stream is a bit blurry, so I'm struggling to see the names.
Yeah, mine is, to be fair. I'm letting you read it.
Down the straight?
It's Lockwood, I think.
This is the battle for 5th place down here now. 2 Commodores holding that 5th position at the moment.
Oh, and he's just crept up the inside.
Again,
Beautiful move.
Jack France down in 3rd place. Going very well though, Jack. Well done.
He's doing very well tonight.
So Spires out in front, Falconer in 2nd. There's your battle for 1st, although no, Martin Spires has got a good lead.
See, you think I just look a clown and I'm a clown. I do know some stuff.
You've got this one right, to be fair, so far.
It's the first one in 7 weeks.
Little well this race.
1 lap left.
1 lap left. So where's our leader? Where's Spires?
Away.
He's a good way behind. I don't think he's going to have
He's tangled up in there.
no, that was Jan Blocker being taken out. Well done, Martin Spires.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. Battle for 5th place. Did Jack France make it? I think he did in 4th place. Ben Lockwood 5th.
No, Mr. Lockwood got in.
Yeah,
France
he
was
did.
4th. Tune Commodore 3rd. And Falconer 2nd.
Excellent race, to be fair.
Great race. Good battle. Well done, boys.
Have you got Martin's number?
I'm just waiting for it to come through via the powers that be.
So while you're waiting for that, a couple of quick
Yes.
things I'll mention. Next week we're at Bristol. So a bit of a guest track, so that should be fun. Hopefully it's not too foggy. And also our super chat is available for donations. So if you're on YouTube, we really appreciated some of the donations we got last week. It was absolutely brilliant. It just helps us a little bit just to pay for servers and different things. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the BSCDA channel, because the more subscribers you get, the better it is. And you'll get updated with all the latest news. So, results for Heat 2. Tyrone Evans in 1st place. 2nd was Charlie Sauder. 5:11 in 3rd. 2.6 4th. And H100. It's a good job it wasn't another lap later. If 5.26.
George was buried him.
Yeah, could have got near him.
Yeah, right. I'm ringing
Okay.
Martin Van Dwarf up. Everybody's sending me his number now. Thanks, Nigel. You're a lovely fella.
So those not making it through are Sid De Vries, Ashley England, Lee Fairhurst, Danny Wayman. Big names in the conversation.
Right, I'm ringing him. We're off. I hope he's not offended by me calling him a dwarf, because this is going to be awkward.
Hello?
Martin Van Dwarf Spires, you are live on our Factor. Please do not swear. And if I've offended you by calling you a dwarf, I don't care, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Well, mate, you have offended me a bit. I'll have you know, 5'7½".
So everybody wants an intro. Everybody needs more, but obviously not 2.5.
Well, I need it, don't I? I'm only small.
Yes. Congratulations, young man. I heard through the grapevine that you was quick in practice by
Right.
Junior Ed Sheeran, so that's why I picked you. So the race went fairly straightforward.
Yeah, same for the final, eh? Can you see?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? You can be Bellevue champ as well as Scottish.
Yeah, well, the Scottish was a bit of a fluke. We might need a fluke for the final as well, won't we, sir?
I wasn't going to say anything, but I totally agree with you. Right, thank you for your time and effort. Keep it real. Love you,
Yeah.
bye. So, yeah, cheers. There you go. Hot news. He's 5'7½".
5'7½".
Does that still class him as a dwarf?
Let's be honest. All fellas just had an inch and a half, here or there. You know what I mean? So he's never been 5'7½". That boy.
He might wear them blocker shoes.
Yeah, maybe with his clogs on.
Fair play. Good drive.
We all exaggerate our inches just that little bit. So
You might have to. I don't. Thank you very much. God bless.
you take it off.
Yeah, this one's for me.
Yeah.
Right, I have a birthday shout out to a young man who is 19 today, but he is a current world champion. He is Brandon Eccles. He is 19 today and he's currently the WC, which is world champion, at RC at 12th scale in the F1s. So happy 19th birthday, young man. I've been told to say it and I've said it. So there you go. Job's a good one.
We've got loads of birthdays this week. Happy birthday to Maureen. I'm not going to mention ages. It's her birthday. So happy birthday, Maureen.
Happy birthday, Maureen. Is it Maureen of 118?
What?
Can you not remember that? And then adverts. Maureen 118. Can you not remember?
You're so old.
Yeah. People will remember. People will back me up. I need a drink. Some empty. Look, very good. You carry on. Do your thing. Don't send everybody to sleep.
Oh, see you later. Take your time. Take your time. We'll be all right. Don't worry.
I can hear you.
So, Heat 4. Who have we got in this race? We've got we've got a few newbies in this race, I believe. Pascal Schmidt. We've got our world champion Tom Harris. We've got Dan Spiker. Jacqueline back this week. Ben Howard. Ben up 2. You just steady. You know.
No one looking to see us.
You know what you like after 5. Big thank you to Graham Bell for a little donation this week. We really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's excellent. Superb. Thank you. I believe we've got our first female competitor in tonight.
Ashley.
I believe so.
Yes. Ashley Wareham. She's got to be better than Mark because he is dog bob. He's a lovely lad, and he rings up and everything. Right, yeah, right. And no, yeah. It's from Cornwall, you know. Did the accent give it away?
I thought it was from Bangladesh.
But Ashley is... Mark, please give Ashley Wareham a break. He's the only driver whose steering wheel and pedals are set up using his Commodore computer. Oh, dear. AJ, you're going to get it. So, results, Heat 3. Martin van der Dwarf is the winner.
Yep.
What's H141 is second? I can't remember his name.
Richard Falconer.
Thank you very much. Tune Commander third. Little Jack France in 4th, and 618 is 5th. I forgot his name. I know he's fast in real life.
Dave DeFries. Yeah. He was behind me at World Final. Bless him.
Yes. And the rest of them, you're crap, so you didn't get in, basically.
Yeah, no, some big names not getting through. The Consolation's going to be hard tonight. I thought the Red Tops would get through tonight, but Little Wobes is 7th. Liam Gilbank finding it a bit harder in 8th. Sam Makin just, to be fair, Sam, my expectations were low, but I didn't think it would be that bad.
Not as low as Simone's. Desperate and low expectations. I've got another birthday wish. Hi, can you please wish Ryan Taylor a happy 16th birthday for Friday, please? He is listening to you on Facebook. Ryan, enjoy. It's legal now, apart from the drinking, so enjoy, mate. Go that. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Have fun in lockdown. Now then, I'll just quickly before Heat 4 then, I was looking through some of the comments on different things. About me and thee, and in fairness, most of it. Me and you, yeah. In fairness, most of it was positive. To be fair, it was pretty good. To be fair, and thank you very much for your kind comments.
It's going to be at me, isn't it? I can tell.
But obviously, not everybody was as positive as other people, which is okay. And some of the best ones that I saw, which were brilliant. I've got to read them out. Bear me 2 seconds. Just get them there.
You done your homework this week?
Yeah, this was about me. I'm not saying who wrote it, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I've not seen anything that lifeless since I carried my granddad at his funeral. I thought that was brilliant. Another one about me.
Yes.
You've got cocky. You're the King Joffrey of stock cars.
Who's King Joffrey?
If you've watched Game of Thrones, you'll know what I mean.
No.
And then this one was about you, and I thought this was about you. Imagine doing commentary with Paul Hines for 6 weeks and then being the second least interesting person on the screen.
Did your mum write that one?
I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't matter who it was. It just made me chuckle. So yeah, if you search around Twitter and Facebook, you'll find a couple of comments.
I don't do Twitter.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
No, I do Instagram and Facebook, obviously.
To be fair, most of it was really positive, but I just had to chuckle at those though.
We will never ever be. End of.
Right, here we go. Rolling lap.
As we make 5 of the 6 people that are watching laugh, I think we've done our job.
There's not that many people watching. No way. Okay, so who are you going for in this race then? Quick.
I'm going for Tom Harris.
Okay, I'm going for the other Evans. Apparently he's quicker than the lad that's just won, so...
Oh, okay. So we will see.
Here we go. So, Heat 3. There's 4 races tonight. 4 heats tonight, I should say. Top 5 to the final.
Oh, somebody's gone in the tight straight away.
It's all happening. So Lewis Evans already with a good start. Van Spiker going well from yellow, and Tom Harris mixing it there as well.
Is that a gold ring or a yellow one?
Well, it's yellow. We're calling it yellow.
Okay. But he's still coming through as well.
In the land of make-believe, Tom Harris
got great last week's cheeky win. Someone like that. Could follow him in or something. Oh, Baby Kills is on Harris again. He absolutely buried him in the teams race last week.
He did, didn't he?
Proper buried. I had his dad and he was like, Mika done it, Mika done it. You know, wait for him to come back and bite you.
Exactly that. Oh, getting close to those tires. Getting every inch of that track, Tom Harris.
You might have wanted your Willie in the gap between his bumper and the tyre, but I certainly wouldn't.
Sheila Groundhouse already up to 5th place, just fine. He is the master, isn't he?
Boy, he is good on here.
He's very good. Joe Nichols Penguin went.
Got it really wrong. Ben Allen, standard, back to the wall.
Oh, he's been going well. He's to red top now.
He is, yeah, and he's just ploughed into the fence.
Jacqueline just sat fencewards there.
Is he waiting for Liam?
So Lewis Evans out in front, but the clear lead as well, to be fair. This is about the 2nd place. Van Spike will go well. Tom Harris to the 4th place. And Shella Groundhouse got up to 5th place pretty quickly, but hasn't made much gap from there, to be fair.
See, Bellevue can be a funny track because when I was in a 2, I never used to go much and I hated it. But in a 1, it's great.
Have you been there in a 1?
Yeah, once.
Can't really see the track there. Oh, big dive.
Big dive. Whatever that is, I'm a little bit blurry, my end. I think Finn's on the internet.
I'll be looking at those dodgy websites again, won't he?
Yeah, you know. Tom Harris is coming through a tree, really. He's in the last position.
Well, he was until Shella Groundhouse took him out.
And now he's still 5th.
He's going well, to be fair. He's smooth.
He's up there. He's getting the knack of this job now.
These Evans boys are coming. If they come into Formula 1 as well as they do e-racing, they'll be all right, won't they?
Yeah, until they go back. When you go back, it sorts you out.
It does, to be fair. Rob Jacqueline just surveying every single fence post there is there today. Not quite sure why. Shella Groundhouse moves up to 3rd place. Lewis Evans still in the lead. Gap to 105 in 2nd. Tom Harris still going well in 4th. I think that's Van Spiker in 2nd, I think. Can't quite see.
Yeah.
Oh, around the outside, Tom Harris. Still
oh, Roberts has gone in. Baby Curls is coming up the inside. He's in 5th spot, so he may, if he stays there, just grab the last place for the final. If he can. Oh, he's been took out. He needs to get back. 105, he needs to get by him, and it's a big one by Mika. And I think he might have just. No, it's a drag. 1 lap left, I think. Somebody is going in.
So this is the battle for 5th place. Lewis Evans still with a good lead. Van Spiker's very good at this game. He's in 2nd place.
Oh, nicely done, Mika. Great move that was. Just let him go deep and then just hook in the inside. It's a great battle for the last place. It's going to absolutely drown in this corner.
It really, really is.
I think he's done him. Yeah, great drive. Well done. One left. Obviously, my maths is very full. Ben Howard
Ben Howard coming through. He's in 7th place. That's the battle for place.
He's done really well. He's got a nice little gap, but you know and I know at Bellevue, not big enough.
Have a post. The ball gone.
Mika gets through. Well done.
Nichols takes 6th. So top 5: Lewis Evans, Van Spiker really well in 2nd. Shella Groundhouse, Tom Harris, and Mika Spigot. I wonder if I've got Lewis's number. I could give him a
call. Ring him.
Does he speak as much as his brother does?
I don't know. I reckon. I don't know who it was on the phone last time. I got to be honest. I ain't got a clue who either of them are.
If it comes through, I'll give it a call.
While you're doing that, Pippa Cables messaged me. Can you wish Crash, aka Steve Loverick, a very happy birthday? He's 33 today. Done. Enjoy.
Done. Have a good time. Birthdays in lockdown must be difficult.
When's yours? When are you 40?
In December.
Oh, fucking if we're in lockdown. Oh, I said the bad word then. If we're in lockdown then, we're all going to feel 40. Well, I'm going to 80.
I'm going to try and get Lewis Evans off Snapchat, see if we can't get a word out of him.
I've got his. I've got Lewis's, but I'll rung his brother up. Do you want me to try that one?
Oh, is that Lewis?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Lewis. It's Paul Hines here, F1 superstar. How are you?
beg your pardon.
Thank you. Very happy, actually.
Are you very happy? It was your first online win. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
So, first race, first win. How does that feel?
Well, to win it once my brother's won one as well feels really good. Couldn't have gone any better for us, really, could it?
No, you're going well. So, just I'm always a bit cheeky. Don't worry about it. But just were you looking over your shoulder for Jensen Brickley at all during that race?
Oh my good God, controversial.
Well done. Are you looking forward to starting F1s this year at some point?
Yeah. Couldn't wait for obviously my attempt this year at Skegness, but we haven't been able to race it, and then but I can't wait until we can. So.
Good man. Fair play to it. Well, we look forward to seeing you. Well done. Who's going to win the final? You or your brother?
Definitely me.
Good lad. All right, let's see. Well done. See you later. Cheers then. Bye.
And you reckon I was controversial?
Hey, you've got to ask these questions. If you're the interviewer, you've got to ask these questions, haven't you?
Spinner, nearly a winner.
Brilliant race, weren't it? That was a brilliant
race.
Yeah,
it was a good race, to be fair. I'm going to get told off now for saying that bad word. I bet I'll be furloughed next week.
It's all right. If you step down, we've always got Liam Gilbank to step in for you, so we'll be all right.
Good luck with that one. What's it, story time? Another birthday treat. This is from, hang on 1 second. Sorry, I'm crap with internet. Lindsay Rose Hopkins, can you wish a happy 21st birthday? I reckon that's slightly exaggerated, God bless her. To Dutchy Fleur. Allegedly, she's 21 on Monday, but I reckon, with all due respect, it's 21 plus the VAT.
What,
so, Fleur,
22.
Wonderful birthday. I've just had a message from the powers that be. You could be furloughed, so yeah. It's been emotional.
Have you got the look?
Yeah, I've had the look. Yeah, I've had the look. I've done well for 7 weeks, haven't I, to be fair?
You have, actually. You have. So,
it was rumoured that I said the S word last week, but I didn't.
And then this week
it fell out. I apologise. What can I say? Next time I'll try and say cooking fat. There you go.
I was just thinking this week, lockdown sort of eased a little bit, hasn't it? And just when you think things are getting a little bit better, me and you rock up on the screen and you start.
And I say, well, I tell you what, I said the F word. If I'd said the C word, I'd have just shut my laptop and gone.
Oh, just put the laptop down, just walk out. No, that's it, all done.
In 6 months, gone.
That's it. Thanks for coming. Look after yourself. So, results for Heat 4. So, all our heats complete tonight. Our first 5 into the final. We have Lewis Evans. I think first race, first win. Fantastic. Well done. Van Spijker going well. Jelle Groundhouse, his usual best, going ever so well as always. Tom Harris, very well driven, to be fair. In the world of make-believe, he's a yellow top and not a world champion. He drove very well then. And, Mika Spigot with a last bend, massive hit on a few different people, managed to get through.
He did very well.
Yeah, he did really, really well. And again, some big names not making it into the final.
Yes. On the subject of minis and the kids that are coming from the mini, obviously the Bert and Ernie twins have won tonight, which is pretty much what they did when they come into the minis. And then there's Finn, and then there's Charlie, and then there's Ginch in the F2s, and Liam, and people like that. Another young lad who is making his F2 debut when we're all allowed is Harley Burns. Now, he is under 4 foot.
Right, he's tiny, he is.
He's so cute. So it's obviously it's his mum's side, because Andrew obviously he's a lovely man, but he's very angry sometimes.
Is he?
Yes. If he drunk all the bubbles out of a bottle of beer, you would not be able to do anything with him at all.
Really?
But his wife's lovely, lovely lady, beautiful girl, lovely girl. So obviously Harley and Paige get the looks from his mum or their mum, and they always say ugly bull, nice calves. So true story. Happy birthday, Harley, 16th, and hope you enjoy flicking it when you can.
Absolutely. Happy birthday to Summer Page, 6 today, I believe. Oh no, Monday. So not at school at the moment, I'm sure. So have fun, enjoy that. What's that? What's this? Has Paul not been outside in the wind this week to blow his face fluff off?
Oh dear.
It's all started, hasn't it?
It took to heat 3, or heat 4, heat 3, heat 4. So
No, I see it.
You've done well tonight.
I see it all come through. I just ignore most of it. Paul, what's the choice, T-shirt or razor this week? I don't get that because.
Oh, you're homeless.
But to be fair, and not a fantastic thing to admit. But
I
only
actually made an effort, and I bought mine. Mine was 28 quid. And you grabbed one from TJ Maxx that's 2 sizes too big, or you've robbed off a homeless man.
Let's be truthful. You say you made an effort. With hair like that, you've never made an effort.
It's the ladies. Well, you don't talk to me about hair. Yours has fallen out with your face. Look how far back it is.
Carson, no.
Yes.
No. You can't sit there and say, I've not made an effort.
You don't.
With hair like that.
You've got to make an effort with your hair, you've got to post it from DPD. It's that far back.
You look like Carson's first drawing of an apple.
An apple?
It's just a mess.
No, don't be like that. I thought you said we wasn't going to bully each other.
Oh, well, it's all ended now, isn't it?
It's going from, I swore, you started on me. Tonight's going to be the worst show of the 7 weeks.
As I said on Facebook, in the week, I'm jealous of people that don't know you.
You are. You just didn't like the Walmart picture, and then people sort of kept sending me him, and then put his face on your body. And then what was you doing talking to that tyre in that picture?
It's just that. It's just how you do things, isn't it?
Oh, Flip, I know how to do this. I'm sure I do. Where's my team when I want them? Where's my minions?
Right then, Consolation 1. Who's your money on? And who's your money on in Chatland?
See, 21.7 to go has been disappointing, but he's got other things on his mind, and he's going to have a baby on the way soon, isn't he? So that's him. I am going for... Let's have a look. I tell you what, it's going to be controversial. Luke Davidson on Shale.
Really?
No, but it'll be a laugh.
Yeah. Okay, if John Dowsing can get through the traffic, he can go well, but he just doesn't get a lot of luck. Lee Ferris, I forgot, was even racing nowadays. Ben Riley was going well until he got spun out in that one. So Ben Riley could do well. So I'm going for. The problem is up front, you've got a lot of carnage up front. You've got Ian, the fence post Noden. You've got Kelvin, Hassel by name, Hassel by nature.
He's got curl.
Yeah, he's got lots of curls. There's going to be a lot of carnage to dodge up front. But I'm going for Ben Riley, I think.
Kelvin Hassel looks like one of them 80s pop star who used to play the bass. And just like flick his hair like this. If you made him flick his hair and slow it down, he could do hairspray commercials.
He looks more like an 80s roadie than a bass player.
Yeah, when he walks by him, what up?
He's a bit of an all or nothing sort of character, this Kelvin. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. The top three, or see him with his car on the back of a tractor.
Oh, and we're off. Green.
Here we go. Ian Noden.
Luke Davidson.
Richard Woods, Ian Noden, Danny Wayman. First 3 to the first bend. Kelvin Hassel gets round the first bend. Well done, Kelvin. That's an achievement. Ben Riley going through.
Hang on a minute.
Here we go. Oh, if you can get through this carnage, you'll be all right.
Oh, Riley's in. Corner shot kids over the fence.
I think Steve DeFries put them all in there.
Is that the big dog? With the big bonnet and the big claws?
Lee Ferris and Watt having a bit of a battle. Eddie Collins going through nicely. Lee Ferris just can't give anyone a bend. Noddy, what are you doing?
It's not team race.
Yeah. So out front we have...
not Lee Ferris.
No, not Lee Ferris. I believe
no, not Lee
Ferris.
Who's back there? Kelvin the Hassel.
Luke Davidson struggling a little bit down in 14th place.
No, he's not going to win then, is he?
He's not going to get through. It's only the top 2 through to the final, so very, very tough to get through.
Is it Mark Wareham?
No.
Is it an orange car?
Danny Waving, isn't it? It's high
Oh, that's great.
Frankie's brother.
You can ring him because he won't talk to me. He's your mate. You went on his stag do.
It'll be Carl Hawkins driving that for him.
Will it? Or Phoebe?
Phoebe's probably driving it for him, yeah. There he is out in front.
He won't win because he'll ease off, so he's white for another 2 weeks.
Yeah, playing the grades. So
Great they are.
first place, Danny Wayman. Second place, Richard Wood's going well. Lauren spinning round. Oh, it's all kicking off at the back.
To go in again.
John Dowson and Lee Ferris having a bit of a coming together. Ashley England facing the wrong way.
Yes, it's not good. He's not going to get through. He's 13. 1 lap down. Stick to serving. Block tennis.
Eddie Collins is the only red top really making any sort of ground in 4th place. Cedar Free's going well in 5th, in fairness. So Danny Wayman out in front and Richard Woods not too far behind a second. However,
Ivan Renenberg, he's close. He's up there.
he
Took out.
Let's watch this race because Danny Wayman's winning. Come on, Danny Wayman!
Everybody else has crashed, Carson. Oh, what was that?
What happened then?
That was Dowson,
wasn't it? Look out for the remove from game notice.
Yeah, removed from game. And no gravy for a month.
It was all kicking off then for a second. Eddie Collins going round well. I've lost a little bit on the lead there because
Hopkins is second, but he's just got put in by Sam Blast.
I didn't see what happened to Danny Wayman, but he's no longer winning. Eddie Collins is winning. Alex was his second. Cedar
Danny
Freeze.
Wayman's 11.
Oh, Richard Woods turning him into the rise. This is the race for second place into the final.
Oh. Eddie Collins and Sid DeVries. This is a great battle.
This is
Richard
fantastic.
Woods is going to get rid of that glass bumper and just fire them all in.
Ben Riley's not too far behind if all these start holding each other up. Nice little pass there.
DeVries is away now. He's surely guaranteed the second place if you don't knock it up.
Eddie Collins going well now. He's just got to negotiate the traffic. Danny Wayman holding him up too much. He was winning. I don't know what happened to him. Eddie Collins well out in front. Cedar Freeze. There's your top two. Probably going through some time. Richard Woods in 3rd. Battling it with Luke Davis has come up well to 6th place.
Yes, he's done me proud.
Yeah, he's done really well. Ben Riley getting up. Oh, Danny Wayman, what are you doing?
Oh!
Poor old Ashley England's getting taken out left, right and centre. Ben Riley's up against the wall, Frank courtesy of Richard Woods. Lee Ferris is following everybody in and it's 1 lap to go.
All in one breath.
Yeah. Eddie Collins still out in front, Cedar Freeze is second. Your battle is for the minor places. You're not getting through to the final, but it's still good to put some in the wise anyway.
Done. Eddie Collins wins, Sid DeVries second.
No donuts today, mate. Right, that's it. All done. Right, say well done, Eddie Collins.
Everyone is done.
No one does donuts when they win the Consolation except Sarge, mate.
No.
Come on, mate. See you later. Good night.
See you, bud.
Say bye-bye, to Sarge. See you, mate.
See you, mate. Right, Eddie Collins. I haven't actually got the number.
Oh.
I'm sure one of us will have very shortly. It'll ping.
We might save him. We spoke to Eddie last week, so we might save him for the final, possibly.
Or we might not.
Unlucky Danny Wayman. Danny Wayman was going so well there for a bit. To be truthful, I didn't see what happened to him in the race, but he went from 1st to 10th very quickly.
He's playing the game. He's playing
the grade.
Yeah, of course he is. The Tipex top. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So next week,
Bristol.
A new track, Bristol, innit?
Bristol.
Anna. So what can you say, innit? Right, Eddie Collins. Should I ring him? Let me ring him.
While it's dialing, I will talk about those in Consolation 2. Here we go.
Edward.
How are we doing?
Do not swear. You are live on BriSCA TV.
Like Sarge did.
Yeah, I swore tonight. I apologise. All right. Just because you never swear, not when you even eat your thumb or nothing. Sorry, Edward. Congratulations on your constipation win. Well done.
Thank you. It was hard, but we did it.
Yes, you're getting good at this. You won last week, didn't you? Paul said don't ring you because you won last week, but we're friends, and obviously you're not friends with him, so I've rung you.
Oh dear, we'll not comment on that.
Are you not commenting? That's controversial. With a capital C. You got through. Danny was long and gone, wasn't he? And then I think we think he's playing the grade, so he just eased off or something, or thought it was a team race, and then everybody caught him up, and he come about 36th. So you drove well, mate. You got the gap, and you's gone. So fair play.
Yeah, he
got to avoid the carnage, don't you? Really, that's the only way to win these races. But you know, it's getting hard. I'll give you that. Everyone's getting a lot more practice, and bike graders getting faster and faster, and it's getting harder and harder each week.
Yes. And there's 24 cars in the final. Yes.
I hope not.
Do you hope not? That's not 8 more than heat. Yes. So good luck for the final, young man. Pleasure talking to you.
All right, cheers, man.
And get some rusties for that car off Lightning McQueen, will you? Thank you very much. God bless. Love you, bye.
Cheers,
See you, bye. Live and direct, Edward Collins, Mr. Rusties.
He did well there because at one point he was, not I say he wasn't well down, he was obviously coming through, but the lower graders seemed to have got away a little bit. But you never know with e-racing, do you? It can all just go wrong so quickly.
What happened to Mr. Dowson? What was he doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did he drop the controller?
Yeah, I don't know. He's normally so good round Bellevue, but in that race he was just out to put a few fence. And actually England missed him. Everybody hit him, and I don't quite know why.
I didn't.
No. You've not hit anybody. Me and you, mate. We're lovers, not fighters.
Wait. What did you just say? What was that M word? What?
Me and you are lovers, not fighters.
We are not. I can't drink that much. You don't drink at all, so it'd be boring.
No. If I did get drunk, I think I'd be a proper handful, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah.
We need to get you drunk on your 40th.
No. I've not been
Are you having a party?
It's in lockdown, isn't it? No one would come, I don't think, so...
Yeah, we come anyway.
Exactly.
Well, it'll be a whisk drive, dominoes and basket weaving with Paul Hines at his 40th birthday.
We could do spelling or something. It'd be nice.
All right, come in.
Bless you.
That was nearly as bad as acoustic. Oh dear.
2 qualifying for the final, 2 red tops, Billy Collins and Sia DeFries. Ben Riley just missing out. Alex Wash just missing out. And Luke Davison, unlucky for Luke, had a bit of a bad start and sort of put pay to his race, but in the end, 5th place. So next consolation, here we go.
Tracy Cooper, where's Baz? Is asleep in the front room. So he'll make an appearance at some point when he's hungry. Yeah, Middles has been in.
He'll be
What's the colour scheme for next week? I've actually not thought about it this week, to be fair. I've had a bit of a week.
You should be thinking of 2 things at once, though, don't you, to be fair?
I do. I cannot multitask. Only in certain areas. And when I do, I am bloody good at it.
Dear.
It's a limited skill, but when I am bloody good at it. And that's not a swear word, so I ain't getting furloughed for that.
You are limited skill. Massive thank you to Jamie Curtis. A donation to us. We really appreciate that. And one thing we want to talk about as well and just mention is if you wanted to, you could become an associate member of the BSCDA. So the BSCDA are the organisation that are running the E-Series, and all the drivers are members of the BSCDA. It's the British Stock Car Drivers Association. And for £25, you are emailed the newsletter, which is grades in, all the news, all the things for sale, which is always pretty good. Lots of different information in there. It's £35 if you want it posted. If you wanted to do that, it's a great way of keeping informed. There's a lot of news things in there, that sort of thing. So if you wanted to, then yeah, £25. Speak to Sophie Clark on Facebook. She would happily send you a membership form and get you set up.
She's got nothing else to do. No, bar stock car stuff. Jamie Curtis, thank you very much. You have donated £10 of your money. You are a top fella. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just said that 5 minutes ago, but you probably forgot.
Oh, are we in a cave? I've had 2 beers, so just don't start.
You have the memory of a goldfish or a 58-year-old.
I've got the love. Hashtag forgive Sarge. Sarge, if you're furloughed, I won't bother racing, won't bother watching. Window boy sends me to sleep. Oh.
Who's put that?
My mum, I think.
No, to be fair, of the messages I saw, you're a popular fellow.
Some days.
Yeah, no, you're a popular fellow.
Craig Smith, 3 minutes, and I keep my socks on in case I'm on call. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, yes. Does that make me a member then if I'm a driver? Or do I just pay the 25 quid?
Yes, you are a member. You're an absolute member.
Not a driver.
You're an absolute member. Bless you. Bless you.
I look forward to doing this because sometimes if you've had a crap week, you sent a message today, it's Saturday, and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, exactly that.
I look forward to this because it does get you down and it gets everybody down. Doesn't matter what state of play you're in, and every day, most days seem like Groundhog Day.
It's just not too serious.
Weekends are crap because it's just no racing, crap telly. I've got MTV on, so it's not too bad. And we had this bit of fun and games for 2.5 hours and poke fun at nearly everybody, which is pretty good fun, really.
Yeah, that's all we can do in it. That's all we can do. No, in fairness, looking at the messages online, you're a popular fella so much, so keep up the good work.
I do try. The links after 25 years. I instantly thought about you with that come on, because I can remember it first time round.
Who's your money on for this race? Who's your money on for this race?
I'm going for Jake Harry.
Good call. Okay, I'm going for. Oh, I don't know.
I need the toilet bowl there.
Yeah, I don't know. You're 11th.
You not pick one.
Yeah, I'm going for your 11th. I think.
Oh, okay.
If he's in there, I thought he was in there.
Come on, Jay. I've not seen you. I've got two XL, so I apologise.
Oh, here we go. Him through as well. To be fair, in real life, it's normally the whites and yellows that sort of destroy each other first bend, but in e-racing, it's the blues and reds every time.
I think is that Liam Gilbank and Jake together?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Nice little race. All this is allowing the white tops to get away at the front. So Jake just leaning on Liam a little bit there.
Sam making his second. Carl Roberts, he's not got lost in Holland because it's Dutch week. He's third.
He's up to second now.
He's just swapped places. Maybe he's found that shop that sells mushrooms. I don't know.
Good racing so far.
Russell Howard's finding it difficult from the star grade in red. His car looks lovely, but he's struggling.
He is. No, he is. It's tough though, isn't it, when you go back that far? Because he was yellow top last week, wasn't he? So he showed up to red.
Yes, yeah, he had a good week last week.
Yeah, he did. I like that view.
Yes, that view, I like that view.
Let's see what's going on there. Dijkstra just having a little niggle at Casey.
Oh, Jake puts two away a tree.
Mark Wareham's just kissing the post. You lucky you boys. You did that in real life. You're losing an action.
That's a wheel gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Carl Roberts still going really well in second.
He's done well. He's just living up to this Dutch week.
2 years. So Nick de Boer in first place, going really, really well. He's been going well every week. He doesn't get a lot of luck towards the end of the race.
You see this with drivers. They just slowly impress, get better and better and better at the job, and then all of a sudden they'll get a cheeky win and then they're away.
What's your excuse?
I'm just crap. Popular, but poor, shall we say?
So Nick de Boer is still winning. Rick Lenson is a lap down, and Carl Roberts still going well in second place. And these boys here, although going pretty fast, they're probably holding each other up a little bit.
Yeah. Jake is up to 5th.
Gary with a bit of a push.
But it's close. You just, look what Finn did. Finn was 6th going into the last corner and managed to come out. Like you said.
Pace Eggleston's spun out there. Ben Howard in 6th place. It's tough to get near the top 2.
And especially with 2 going through, it's a big ask from the back. No wave yellows. It's a 16-lap sprint, really, isn't it?
So Liam Gilbank and Jake Harry, they're battling 3rd and 4th to try and catch the top 2. They're slowly but surely.
Not where it's got to defend yet. Surely he's got medical to come on here on a Saturday night, being 85.
Nick de Boer is still winning. Carl Roberts still second. These boys really struggle to catch them up.
Jake's on the back of Gilbank.
They have got a good lead
on the back of Jake. Bend over Howard's on the back of him. I think Ben's going to leave it lit this corner.
Oh, Mark Wareham's away again.
Ben
Leo. Oh, Carl Roberts, where are you going, son? Okay, so Liam Gilbank moves into second place. Nick de Boer is still winning. He's got a 1 second lead over Liam Gilbank. Gilbank's going blue. There's going really well from Ben.
Carl Roberts is second. Bernie Eccleston third. Jake Harry fourth. Somebody's going to have to leave it on because it's one lap to go. Oh, that's it.
Well done.
Carl Roberts squeezes in with the last place in the consolation. So no Gilbank, no final winner from last week in the final this week.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a bit of an issue with my stream at the minute. I can't see much what's going on, so I'm leaving it to you.
Oh, so H105 wins. Carl Roberts second. Bernie Eccleston third. The Big Dog Harry fourth. Liam Gilbank fifth. Baby Wobbles sixth. Freddie Kundrick seventh. Russell Howard eighth. Jan Blocker ninth. Joe Nichols 10th. And making 11th. That is the top 11th. Top two through. I'll try not to send you to sleep while Window Boy sorts his electrical issue out.
We are now sorted. Back in the game.
So, should we ask the 6 people that are watching, what do they think the colour should be next week?
Well, there's quite a good suggestion.
Should we hand it over to them for once? Because I've picked it going forward for 7 weeks.
Yeah, there's a good suggestion.
We've had pink, we've had yellow, we're doing orange.
Well, there's a good suggestion there. Blue for the NHS.
I think that's sorted it out, isn't it?
Not bad, is it?
Without even Finn's roof colour, blue.
No, that's your old blue roof colour. Bless you.
Thank you. God bless. Blue for Bristol and blue for the NHS. That'll do.
Is that it then? Done.
And it's not Man City blue, Flanagan, you tool.
That's more of a namby-pamby light blue, isn't it?
That's a baby boy blue, isn't it? Well, Fran's alive. I thought he'd gone missing in action or something.
If there was a like you say, a baby boy lady
blue, not a gay blue. Can you say gay anymore?
You can. You say what you like.
Okay, right. It's not gonna be. Oh, I've actually got a light blue T-shirt, to be honest.
Oh, I knew you would have.
If you want, it's any blue as long as it's not Man City blue.
Yeah,
there you go.
Not light blue. Coventry City blue.
You can wear light blue, but you cannot wear Man City literally blue.
No.
You're a Leicester fan, and that's blue.
That's a proper blue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hard.
And I'm a proper red because I'm a Man United fan. So no Man City blue next week. If that happens,
you're from Sleaford. You're bound to be a Man United fan. Sleaford, where's that in Greater Manchester?
Why are you only laughing at your? Is there any you laughing at your jokes?
Is that near Davison's place? Is it Sleaford?
Baz!
Good change of subject. Well,
hey, my Ginge. Come on, Baz. Yeah, it is near Manchester. Thanks.
Yeah, it must be.
Here he is. Come on, Baz. Slow, Baz. He's back by public demand.
He's got his orange on as well. Look.
Yeah, he's Ginge.
He's got his George Elwell coat on.
George Elwell, yeah. Factor yogurt.
Factor ginger.
Where is George Elwell anyway? Because we've heard nothing from him. Has he been elected?
No, whoa. You know the score, and that's a bit harsh for you saying that. You know he's not allowed out in the summer months.
Oh, because all these freckles will join up and he'll look like a...
It just burn. It just burn. He'd just be like on fire. He can't go out in the summer. You know that.
His mum's fit. Now that is a MILF.
That's news. That is news.
No, that's old news. She is a MILF. There you go.
I've got a story a bit later, but it's after Watershed. So
after mine.
Story.
That's possibly another derogatory comment. I might get in trouble for that, but definite. Mrs. Elwell is a MILF. There you go. Amen.
Well, there you go.
Sleaford is near Salford. Apparently, some blokes. That's Ben. He'll know. It must be. I reckon it's a road off his corner shop.
There you go.
Dear, oh dear. So blue, but no Man City blue next week. There you go.
No, exactly that. Okay, blue it is then.
So, if you wear a Man City, if you send me a picture with a Man City shirt on, I'll delete your friends. We're done.
So through to the final, Nick de Boer in first place, one of our Dutch friends. It's all about Holland tonight, not just orange, but all about Holland as well. So well done. Have you picked your GB? Hello, Earth to Sarge.
Sorry, I was getting a message off Big Papa Pump. Sorry.
Oh, is it all right?
He said, I think it'll be a good idea for you to wear a nurse's uniform next week. Oh, dear.
Oh my goodness.
That'll ruin anybody who's ever watched a porn film. Their dream has gone. Where are we going to get one of them from? I'll have a look.
Bless him. Bless him.
Wonder what RNG's got on tonight.
I was saying something half intelligent.
Sorry.
Just ruin it all. I can't remember what I was saying.
Somebody's just put wow, Jackie. And I'm going to say it. Fact. I'm not saying true story anymore. Fact.
Fact. I can tell your good lady's not there.
Do you not look it? Oh, look out. Oh. Who's that?
We've got
Samantha.
Sam Wayman.
Why? Is that Mrs. Elwell?
He is. Hold on. Put it down a bit.
Hiya.
I can see you. There you go. There's the ladies having a bit of a zoom.
Is that Team Milf?
They're watching this on one thing and they're all zooming each other on another.
It'd be like bingo chat, wouldn't it?
Bingo wings, not about chat.
You said that, not me. This is why you've only ever kissed one girl. You chat up.
Yeah, that's gone, isn't it? So yeah, there we go.
Matt, you can get an Ann Summers outfit off Amazon or Ann Summers. Oh dear.
There's a lady that knows, isn't there?
People know, don't they? They don't go out a lot.
That's someone speaking from experience, isn't it?
Allegedly, right, Dave. Dave Riley, if I wear it, you're donating 50 quid if I wear a nurse's outfit next week. He reckons I haven't got the testicular fortune to do it.
I'll pay you 100 quid not to wear it.
Oh, no, Dave, there you go. Balls raised the bar. You haven't got the balls, love, is what he said. That is what is actually real. I'll wear it if you pay for it. There you go.
Do you bingo rings again?
Oh, I wouldn't mess with Sam Wayman.
Now tell them they've all got bingo wings, or have you lost your testicular
No,
fortune?
they heard it.
You're on borrowed time, Hinesy. That's all I can say.
Such is life. When I'm 40, it's all downhill from there anyway, isn't it?
No, it's not. Life begins at 49.
Life begins at 52 for you.
I'm 49 in 3 months. That's not 52.
You're never 49. You're never 49.
Hey, if I'm never 49, Mark Gilbank's never 45.
Well, I can't speak for Mark Gilbank. I just know you're not 49.
I am 49.
I remember you racing F2s, and I was like a wee kid.
Yes, there's 10 years difference between us.
More than that, I know.
Obviously, you do not moisturise, and you had some paper round. That's all I can say. Oh dear. So ask Dylan Williams Maynard. He's got one. He might better sign the sheet so I get one. Yeah, I don't mind doing it. I have no shame, allegedly. So,
he will.
Dave's done. Dave's going to pay for it.
Oh, bless
so
him.
Next week, we're on. I hope it's not a low cut number. I can't do Crutchless. No, that's wrong. That's a different story.
No, I don't do that. Right, there's the lineup for our week 7. Okay, so there's our week 7 lineup for the final. So on chat, who is going to win this race? It's a tough one to call.
There's a lot of cars in this, and it's a little old track, and there's a lot of fence posts.
There's a lot of good drivers at the front. I mean, both Evans twins clearly know how to get round.
Yeah.
Tom Harris and Van Spiker from Yellow Clear know how to get round. De Kock won a race earlier, so he's on front. De Kock, you heard. Nigel Green, Carl Hawkins, Joey Sleuth, Martin Spires were flying in this heat. It's just you've just got to get that bit of luck in the first few laps, haven't you? If you can get around those a few bends.
Yeah. If you get a little gap, and you're away, but I think it's going to be tough for the top 6, 7 at the back, to be fair. I think Burton Ernie's going to take some stopping off the front.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Van Spiker was quick in his heat. Tom was quick in his heat, like you say. De Dwarf. I'm going to go with Finn, but I think it's going to be... I think Van Spiker or De Dwarf, to be honest.
Van
My heart's
Spijk.
saying, but my head's saying he could be a Dutchman or he's a wannabe dwarf. So there you go.
You can't disclude Charlie Sorda or Jella Groundhouse because they're both so fast on shale. But I, a bit like you, fancy a low grader to get away a little bit. It's just carnage, though, isn't it? There's people everywhere.
Yeah. It's good entertaining to watch for the people sat at home and trying to catch up more fast than anything.
It's entertaining during the races because I think we speak a bit less during the races, isn't it?
We've added 2 more laps on, so we don't have so much chat.
Massive thank you to Stephen Rouse for your donation. Thank you very much. That's absolutely amazing. We really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Dear, oh dear. And this is sponsored by ADS Vehicle Conversions.
Yes.
Top 3 in the final. Thank you very much. I've plugged that one. So thanks for sponsoring it. It makes our Saturday nights a lot easier.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your support.
Big Papa Pump is sending me a message. I hope it's decent because I've had my tea, but if he's going to send me a picture, it's going to put me right off. And it's like milk curdling.
He thinks Jim's the bloke that served him chips at the chip shop, doesn't he?
No, his Jim's got a McDonald's M on the end.
How what it is.
Oh dear. Bless him. I do love him.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's top lad.
There's a lot of love there. Bless him.
He does a lot for the sport.
I reckon he's lost a little bit because my hands nearly touched around the back when I cuddle him now.
Really?
Really.
Really?
Adam Pulford. Mark, can you say happy birthday to my granddad, Mark? He is 60. There you go, young man. Job done. You ask, ye shall receive. Done. Sorted.
You'll be a granddad soon, do you think?
No.
No?
Got to have a girl first.
Well, you know, now you're certainly old enough to be one now, aren't you?
Oh, even better idea. Both of you as nurses. Nobody would survive this COVID then, would they?
No. Trust me, you do not want me looking after you. That's a fact.
David, ring him up after the final and ask him live and direct. Then he can't say no, can he? So there you go. I'm up for it.
You're up for anything. You're a nutcase.
Strictly not true. Well, maybe after a gin or 6, yeah. And if you drop a Jaeger in, I'm anybody's.
No, I can imagine. How crazy are you on a scale of 1 to Mark Sargent?
Ben Riley actually said to me, oh, no, I think it was Roger Bromley when he did his interview. He said, I think he got asked who the funniest bloke in F1 is, and he just went, Sarge has no shame.
No, that's right.
And
with a face like that, though, why would you?
Oh.
But why would you, though? You know what I mean?
How can you call my face when 80% of yours is forehead?
I'm quite happy with 80%, to be fair. That's quite good odds. That's quite good. Happy with that.
I don't care.
Oh, you clearly.
I do care, and there's certain levels of banter where you go to, and there's certain people who you rip, to be fair. There's several people who've not done, probably because I don't get on with them, really, and I don't quite know how to take it. So, but the majority of everybody who races is up for a bit of stick and a bit of banter, which makes the job a lot easier. We come in the job at, I don't know, I think it's my 7th year now, and just to enjoy ourselves. And that's carried down with Finn. I mean, we did the interview at MWA and we just had such a laugh, and we had them in bits while they was doing it, which is what we just want to make people laugh and go home from a meeting and say we've enjoyed it. And that's, I think we do it to a certain extent. Same as this. You know, I sort of come up with it when there's on about it. I said, well, me and you'll do commentary because we're so chalk and cheese. It's not unreal, but it's a good chalk and cheese. Do you know what I mean?
You smell like cheese.
No, I smell like sausage. That's what it is.
Your sausage
smells like cheese. It's called. It's called sausage. And it works. And we just win, lose or draw. We don't win many, and we don't have to win, but we just try and enjoy ourselves. Everybody goes to work during the week, and you want a bit of a recluse, safe place at weekends, and everybody's racing, and that's just how we are. Paul, to be fair, we've never changed. We never will change. Circumstances may change, where we can't afford it, or I can't afford it, and then Finn will do it depending on his work.
You'll be too old before you can't afford it.
Idiot. And then we just we just do what we do, and that's it. To be fair,
That's it.
We've always had a laugh, and we carry on having a laugh, you know. And some people take offence, not many, I don't think. But the amount, like you say, you had looked through some of the stuff that people comment on and whatever, and you just try and lighten the mood because everybody's fed up with this poxy virus, isn't it? And,
yeah, it's a bit of a light relief, I think. Just I
not
always
hand relief.
no. Just
No.
I always say the same thing. Just why so serious?
Just light relief. Yeah, you're the same.
well,
You do it to a different angle than what we do it at.
I keep clothes on. That's the main thing.
That's not a bad idea because Peppa Pig's just for 5-year-olds. Hang on a minute. I'm winning tonight. You're getting hammered tonight.
I don't need everyone to see my Tic Tac. I'm happy.
I'm quite happy with my Tic Tac, to be fair. Even at 49 and 3 months. Not so happy from November to January because it's a bit cold, but apart from that, we're fine.
What did you do in February to warm it up then?
Yeah, I got one of them blow eaters.
Got what?
That's not from Ann Summers.
Hell. Come on, it's not after 8 o'clock yet. After 8 o'clock, we can be like that.
Is it not 8 o'clock yet? All right, look.
22.
Oh, no, 22. So, you know, that's just how we are, bud, to be fair. And it just, you know, we have a laugh.
Yeah, that's what we can do. Who do you think is going to win the final? Are you going for Finn?
Well, I'm going for Finn, obviously, because his blood is my boy. But I really think Burton Ernie up the front and possibly Van der Dwarf.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going for one of the twins at the front. I'm not sure which. Tyrone or Lewis, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I agree. I think one of them will get away.
Yeah, I think so. For the first time, Virgins have driven very well, to be fair. And obviously, they've had some laps this week. And in all seriousness, it could be the same when we go back racing because the boys got skills, you know, and Chad's raced. And you do inherit it to a certain extent. Look at Carson on that bike and that spin cart.
Yeah,
it is inherited, you know.
From his mum.
Finn's real dad was Damon Hill, so obviously he's...
What's his excuse? Because he drives like you.
He only see him twice a week. For his maintenance, when he went round when he was working late. No, and it like Mick and Charlie and Liam and Mark and all the others and Mick and Catherine and Tom. It to an extent, it's inherited.
Yeah, it's in your blood, though, isn't it?
It's all right standing this side of the fence and going, oh, he's useless and blah, 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 blah. You need a special breed to go that side of the fence.
I agree, yeah. I'm not quite sure what the delay is. I can only imagine that Frankie Wayman Jr., and Frankie Wayman Jr., and Frankie Wayman Jr., and Frankie Wayman Sr., and Danny Wayman and Phoebe Wayman are out on their track at the moment fixing the fence, I can imagine.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's the e-racing.
Right.
Yeah, it's the e-racing version of the fence being down, the server's down. So
There's a massive queue of burger fans.
I don't think Frank Wayman Senior is fixing the server though. To be fair,
I'm just waiting for Flan to comment because he's not commenting.
So we're looking at racing the final in under a minute or so. So we're just doing the final bit. It had to be Bellevue, didn't it? It's just the track where it could happen. It's Bellevue. So yeah, fence is down, server's down. We're just trying to get it all restarted. We've probably like the real Bellevue. We've got 10 blokes, 2 people actually doing the work, and 8 of them just looking around with tractors, just having a look what's going on. Oh, here we go now.
Martin Fitzgerald has just commented me. He said, I'll sponsor an A4 picture of the winner at the final at Bristol and some cheese and some cider. So that's an extra bonus for everybody. Ben Howard, you have to learn how to use my bumper. That's what he said. Yes, you have got a glass bumper. Leanne Thacker has actually said bikinis. Maybe we'll do that the week after if it's hot.
No, Sarge, no.
Yeah.
Because Dave Riley's going to put one on.
And
he's got a body like a dinner lady. We don't see that.
It'll look like a big ball of Edam with a bit of cheese wire going through it.
Can you imagine? Oh, no. Okay, so here we go. This is the
So we are
final.
rolling.
This is the final. Mark Paul leads them away from the front. If any of those white tops get away, they're in for an excellent chance. Here we go. You can't win on the first bend, boys.
Ding, ding.
And here we go anyway. So, clean start by everybody. Mark Paul gets away down the back straight. He was going well in the heat. He can't be counted out at all. The white tops are going away really, really well. If you look behind, the red tops and the blue tops, there you go. They're spinning out all over the place. The white tops are just driving away. The red tops are...
Oh, Harris coming through.
Joey Sleuth, the first with blue. So, Joey Sleuth, the first of the blues coming through. Mark Paul is winning. He does say that Tom Harris is winning. That's not the case. It is Mark Paul that's winning. I'm not quite sure where Tom is on the
Joey Sleuth is second. He's flying.
He is. He's going really well. Lewis Evans going well. And Nick de Boer going well too. So, coming from the back, we've got Charlie Sawyer in 14, Albert Seaton in 15. Shannon Grandhouse found in 22nd. He's having a really rough target back there. A lot of people I think they're targeting him a minute.
Do it. I think that's what they're thinking. Baby Curls is on Baby Drip. Just a little nudge out of the way. Nicely done, Mika, but not quite. Albert Sycamores up there. Finn is 18th. Low grader final tonight. Hopefully we get a Dutchie on the Dutchie to pass the Dutchie.
Lewis Evans takes the lead. He's currently in first place.
Come on, Joey. Let's get a Wooden Shoe Mafia to win on Wooden Shoe Mafia night.
Carl Hawkins is going really well. Carl Hawkins is flying around.
Hot Rod Hawkins. Joey's got the pull on him down the straight.
So we've got Tom Harris is not winning. It's Lewis Evans in first.
Oh, Leader's tangled.
He is.
I think Joey Sleuth is just now. He's on the outside of it. Mickey Spigot on AD Collins there, Rusty's kid.
So Joey Sleuth is driving so well. Nigel Green's going well as well.
My leaderboard is a little bit blurred, so I can't.
Yeah, I'll answer it to the but it's a clean race.
Oh, Paul's got tangled up again. I think he's dropping down slowly now.
Okay, so Joey Sleuth, I think, is in the lead. Van Spiker in second, Carl Hawkins in third. Carl Hawkins is going really well. There's your leader, Joey Sleuth. Van Spiker in second, Carl Hawkins third. Where's Charlie Sawyer gone? Charlie Sawyer back down in 12th. He was coming through so well. Oh, you're going in.
So it's one real Dutchie, one false Dutchie, and an English one. This carnage all over. It's a typical Bellevue Saturday night.
It is.
Can you turn your wife's volume down?
That's great. She's gone.
Has she had a Prosecco?
Yeah, of course.
Look, you're going to be in tonight. Do you want me to commentate on the National?
Trying to work out where Finn Sargent is. He's not. There is it.
He is 12. Little George is 12.
Unfortunately, my stream has got ever so blue. So I'm so sorry, but I can't see.
He's now 8.
Oh, Joey Sleuth, you've gone in.
Oh, he's in. The kids are coming through.
Oh, Joey Sleuth's still got a good lead, to be fair.
4 laps left, and it's going to get nitty to the end.
Oh, look at them all going in there. Nigel Green on the bumper. Van Spiker coming through. So Joey Sleuth's winning. Van Spiker second. Carl Hawkins fine man third. Mika Spigot in sixth. Eddie Collins in seventh. The first left up. And Jean Grandhouse from miles back from 1 point. He's well up there now. But
Carl Hawkins has gone round. Can Joey Sleuth hold on? That is the question. He's 3 laps left.
He's got a great lead. He's got a really good lead over Carl Hawkins.
If he hangs on, the Dutchie will win on Dutch night. There'll be beers and Heineken flowing there.
Oh, he's on the dog track. He's now back on the...
Oh.
Joey Sleuth is sat in the fence, but still showing on the lead. Trying to keep up, but Joey Sleuth has gone out. Carl Hawkins
is winning.
Van Spiker said, come on, Carl Hawkins. There's your first and second right there. Let's stick close with it. Charlie Sawyer, you're about to get lapped by Carl Hawkins, my friend.
That's bad for mini grip. And he's 11.
Van Spiker turns him into the fence. Van Spiker's winning.
Oh, Albert Sycamore does him with a big one.
Van Spiker's held in.
And he's just tangled them both up. And Van Spiker is away. 1 lap to go.
1 lap to go. Hawkins.
The borrowed Dutchman is winning.
Oh, another big hit. Oh, followed him straight in.
I think it says Hawkins, or Hawkins has won the final.
Well, that was unbelievable.
But I think the more leaderboard.
I'm very sorry that I couldn't keep up with it. Everything had got a bit blurry here, and I don't think the leaderboard was working all that well. But I think you're right. I think if we can confirm behind the scenes who the top 3 are, because I don't know if Tom
I think it's Hawkins, Joey Sloop, and Van Spiker. Yelly Groundhouse 4, Eddie 5th, Mika 6th. Not sure who's 8th, and Finney's 9th, Nigel Green 10th, Charlie 11th, I think. We'll wait for the powers that be to confirm. No, it is
massive, huge. Well done to Carl Hawkins. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He was under so much pressure for the last few laps. So his car's going everywhere. Joey Sloop was miles out at one point, somehow got taken out. Well done, 75. That's an absolutely brilliant race.
Phoebe won.
Phoebe won, yeah.
Fact. Yes. You both want sacking.
Well, I definitely need to ring Carl Hawkins.
Ring him up.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to ring
Carl
Hawkins.
Do they have phones in Hobbitland?
They have phones, but no reception. They can't hear you. They've got no service.
Standard.
If Sophie could send me the number, that would be brilliant, because I haven't got it for some reason, and I thought I had. But that was a strange race, because to be truthful, I couldn't quite keep up to date with what was going on. But let's see if we can ring him.
Final.
Yeah, we've been told from behind the scenes about a few server issues.
Hello.
Final winner, legend Carl Hawkins. How do you feel?
Just the best there is, you know.
Is it official that you are better than Danny Wayman?
It's obvious. I don't know about official.
Can you just confirm that was you driving and not Phoebe Wayman?
Can't do that, to be honest.
That was amazing. That was such a good race. We were struggling a little bit to follow what was happening, because the leaderboard.
I thought I got third.
Yeah, well, we didn't know you'd won, to be truthful, because the leaderboard was a little bit off. Everything was a bit blurry. The last few laps were pretty hectic. Joey Sloop was winning at one point. Obviously, you overtook him. What happened on the last bend?
I don't know, really. There's the last bend. They're just going around.
Brilliant. Well done, Carl. That's excellent.
Is it sponsored? Don't get any money.
£2.50.
Oh, yes.
And a pack of quavers.
Oh, I hope the prawn cocktail quavers.
So, well done.
Right, thank you.
Excellent job. Well done. See you later.
Take a bow.
Right. There we go. The trophy goes to Silsden. And it's not going to a Wayman.
No, it's gone to a Hobbit.
That was brilliant.
I have to say, this young lady messaged me and she said, "Sad, show my picture," because she's made an effort and she's got a
absolutely, yeah.
dress on. Look, there you go. So take a bow, K Fox. You live live on BriSCA telly. You made an effort. Enjoy your gin, Duck.
We'll have to put all the orange up later, because there's been
loads.
We'll
stick it all up later.
Good.
On a serious note as well, I know we've just had the final, but we should all be at Skeggy tonight.
Mm.
And this job sucks, doesn't it? And we all know it sucks. So I will just say, Carl Hawkins, Dutchy, well done tonight. And I'm sorry it's not the Saturday night final at Skeggy, but we'll all have a beer, we'll all have a giggle. Rob's lost thousands, but I spoke to him the week. He's nearly abusive to me as what you is. So,
really?
Nearly, yeah. So I don't know whether you spoke in the week and took notes, but we all should be at Skeggy. But if everybody comes through it, and then I'm sure we'll be there again. So cheers, good elf. There you go.
Yeah, I second what he just said. That was a strange race. I'm really pleased for Carl Hawkins. He's obviously done a bit of practice. He's obviously got his car set up. He's took it pretty seriously and getting his rewards. I'd imagine up to Red Top next time, I'd have thought.
Yes, that'll take him up there, won't it? Somebody's just put prawn cocktail quavers. What's wrong with me? You haven't lived, sweet cheeks. That's all I can say. They're amazing.
Who did you pick for?
Who did I pick? I've done you proud this week. I've done you proud. I have picked Finn, Charlie, Jake, De Dwarf, Hoppy, Jack France, Dawson, and your mate, when you had chocolate lips, 21-7 to go.
That's a strong team, to be fair.
And then I get the corner shop kid. You forgot to put me in your milk. On tonight's performance, you won't get in an under-11s football team, let alone a stock car team.
So what is it at the minute? Is it 3-3, I think, isn't it? Is it 3-3, I think, isn't it?
It is, yes.
So I went with Yelly Groundhouse, Dirk Groundhouse, Joey Sleuth, Richard Falconer, Baby Wobbes, Yer Blocker, Toon Commandeur, H311.
Another good team.
That's I thought on Dutch Week, let's get one of the strongest teams we possibly can. So Remco booked in a little bit late, but we thought I don't think he's done one yet. So nice to see him have a go.
Absolutely. It just lightens the mood. It was just a spontaneous sort of thing. Shall we have a DD? And obviously it's stuck and people really look forward to it. And it's just anything goes by turning it round. And it's just a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
a bit more extra fun. So, we will see. Would you have done both days at the Speed Weekend, Paul? Because I know
absolutely.
You have to do a basket weaving class on a Sunday and that.
No, I'd have been there. I normally get knocked out on the Saturday night. That's why I go home on the Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Good
not
night.
my choice.
And not wake up till to take you off.
No, I didn't have a choice last year. I would have liked to have been there on the Sunday, but I had an headache. So I couldn't.
Did you have some Horlicks or something before you went out?
No, I had a Wayman Luke Davison attack on the Seaside Bend.
What are you now? I need to ask a question. I don't know what you've done in the week, but are you any relation to Danny Wayman? Because they are some big old eyebrows tonight.
Painted them on.
What, with a yard brush?
Just that respect.
What is going on there, young man? I tell you.
They've got to be big just to try and cover up the forehead. I'm just trying to lessen the area a little bit, really.
I want to be about 4 inches wide to get him anywhere near in sort of pattern with the forehead.
The sun will be getting low in a minute, and you'll not see a thing. I tell you.
These have got anti-glare on them.
Look at that's a brilliant comment. Carl Hawkins goes quicker once Danny's gone to bed.
Oh dear. It's a brother from another mother.
Hey, it's all right. Look at them. Beautiful they are.
If ever I want backup, the chat helps me, doesn't it? Mark Sargent, if your team wins, make Paul Hines dance this week. There you go. I'd like to make him do a lot of things. You buy one, you get one free.
Let's see if that happens.
I need a new front door. So we'll see.
3 Grand Nationals tonight, and there's Grand National 1. Yeah, who's your money on?
Who's my money on? Well, it's Ricochet for a change. He's got well, my heart's saying George, but for a laugh, I'll pick Ricochet. Did I say for a laugh then? No, okay. My head's saying Ricochet.
I'm going for Toon Commandeur.
Oh.
From Front Blue. That said, Tom Harris, I don't know what happened to Tom Harris in the final because he was all wrong on the leaderboard. He might be going really well. He might not have been. I couldn't tell. So I'll go for Toon Commandeur, I think, would be my pick.
Can we both make a point of having a shave on a Friday this next week?
No, I always shave on a Sunday every week. It's just how I do it.
What happened? You want that 5 o'clock shadow last week?
I'm the same every week. It's the same every week.
Luke Davidson's actually commented on you going night last week. I promise you 515.
No, yeah. It weren't a malicious one. It was just on the front of a train, and that was it. So.
And you was driving.
I was driving. Well, I was.
Actually.
Then,
or not.
I remember Courtney Wicks winning. I just had a bit of I was tired. I've not slept much the night before.
Okay. Should we leave it there?
So here we go.
George, make it entertaining.
You're going for Ricochet, Russell Cooper.
Yes.
If you can get by Calamitous Kelvin Hassel at the start, you might have a chance.
Oh, he's fell asleep.
Here we go. Oh, see you later. Thanks for looking after yourself. Oh, he's just turned him into the fence.
We need to pick a driver of the day. It's your turn this week.
No, you're going to pick a driver of the day. You pick it. Although it's an easy one, so it's going to be one of the Evans boys. Look at Ricochet, he's off. Jordan's racing. Oh, he's in the fence. Danny Wayman's turning up the wall.
Is Danny Wayman international?
He's in the first one.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's nearly 8 o'clock. You want to disappear after 6 laps? Danny Wayman has left the game.
Danny Wayman's logged out the server. Oh, blue tops, Two coming good, going hard on pace Anderson there. Back, Two coming good, going very well.
George is slowly coming through his 10th. Nigel Green 9, Nicholas Figure 8, Alex Glass 7, Bernie Eccleston's in 7.
Tom Harris takes the lead on Wayman. So Harris, Wayman, Lockwood. He's done well for some time.
Happy.
He's done really well. We'll poach him for the F1, F2 teams battle. We'll have him for F1, which is not getting a licence for this year. Tom Harris is driving next this week. So who's driving that then this week?
Alfie.
Tom. Alfie's racing, yeah.
Alfie's in it.
Harris, Wayman, Lockwood, there's your top 3. The red tops are struggling to get through. Finn Sargent's still in 9th. He's not really making much progress from there. Oh, who's that off in the fence? Finn Sargent.
George.
Yeah, what's he doing up there? Oh, where are you going? All 4 wheels on the ground, son. That's the quickest way around this track.
Nicholas Figure has actually, he's driven really well.
Yeah, he has. So, Harris, Wayman, Lockwood, Hopkins, Ross, Commandeur. England is probably the first red top in the top in 7th place. Harris is driving really well. He's smooth.
Boy's got skills. He'll make a world champion one day.
Albert Sigma seems to be doing really well and just like going lap down and taking the leads out. So, Danny Wayman, they're catching you up now, bud. You're in 2nd place, but the big boys are catching you up. Tom Harris is happy with that.
Oh, Harris on Sakima.
Yeah, that's coming back to your next bend.
Yeah.
Ben Lockwood's still travelling around well.
Yes, done very well. Consistent all night.
Very. Tom Harris still winning with a bit of a gap on Danny Wayman, and Paul Hopkins moves back up to 3rd place. Ben Lockwood in 4th. Ashley in the first red top in 5th place. 2 coming on 6th. Harris is not happy. This is a great battle for a lap down. Oh, turn into their wires. Here we go. Next bend. Yeah, having it.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd's a great race.
Well, that's first. That's lap down in 1st.
Oh.
I don't know if Tom knows or not.
No,
this is giving Danny Wayman a bit of a chance. Come on, Danny, put the pair of them in.
If my Browns wins, you'll never hear the last on it again.
Oh, well, we'll make a DVD.
Not that sort of DVD.
So, 215 is a lap down. Tom Harris is your leader. He must be getting close to the last lap. Just keep him honest.
Oh!
Danny Wayman will be getting nervous now. He's in 2nd place.
Will he go for it? No.
We've still got time. We've still got time. 1 lap to go. Last lap. Here we go. He's got
he's
last lap. Wayman on Harris. Here we go.
Oh, Wayman do it.
Big hit.
Oh, he's loaded him. He's took himself out.
Come on,
He's out. The drive.
What a race.
Danny Wayman, I take me up to you. Your bumper's not glasses.
What a race that was. What a race that was. That was brilliant.
Oh, that even Ginger.
That was superb.
I've got to ring Ginger.
Are you going to ring him?
Yeah, I'm ringing him.
You have to go get the battery charger.
I beg your pardon? Ring. Ginger's ringing.
Hello.
Ginge, don't swear you're live on TV. Now, will you answer me a question truthfully?
Yeah.
Was Alfie driving that?
Yeah. Sorry, I can't deny I'll definitely have a good drive.
Nice drive, young man.
Yeah, we had a bit of hassle, me and Danny Wayman, with the car.
Yeah.
So,
Did you know it was a lap down?
Oh, I don't know. He's definitely going to find out, isn't he?
Oh, controversial. Maybe you need some steel and a welder.
Oh, definitely. They're all going to need some steel and a welder, aren't they?
Not me, because I've not hit you. We're friends. This Paul Hines has been slagging you off all night. Oh, he's back. Oh, hi, Paul.
Well done, Tom. That was a great race.
We're best of friends.
What, you and Paul?
Yeah, me and Paul Hines, best of friends.
Is this true, Paul Hines? You and Tom Harris are best friends?
Well, I'll have you know, I was the first member ever of the Tom Harris fan club.
True story, Paul? Tom?
He's the only member of the Tom Harris fan club. True story.
Another derogatory comment tonight.
Well, while you're on the phone to Tom, I'm going to ring Danny Wayman as well.
Oh, he's ringing eyebrows. You seen Paul's eyebrows tonight? They're massive, aren't they?
Danny Wayman. That was probably one of the best races so far this year.
No. An eclipse wouldn't make that look smaller, would it?
Hold on, Sarge.
Well done.
Hold on, Sarge. I've got Danny Wayman.
Well done, Jins. Take a bow, son. Enjoy your beer.
We've got Tom Harris on the other line. How do you feel, Danny?
Take care, mate. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Gutted. As per usual, I knackered a last bender.
You were going so well. There was a red top. Albert Sickman was battling with Tom and just gave you a bit of a chance at the end. We really thought you got it.
Yeah, he was trying to take Carl out as well. He's not doing well on my team, I'm telling you.
Oh, can you ask him what it's like to stay up late?
He'll be off now. That was a brilliant race. It was probably one of the best races so far this year. It was fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I'm getting better, but it's so hard.
You're still white.
I'm going to have to say, though, Danny Wayman, you're getting better, but you're not as good as Carl Hawkins.
Oh.
It's all the time on it.
Well, all I'm saying is, at the minute, Carl Hawkins is the best driver out of Silsden.
He is.
It's not difficult.
I'll give him that. But you can't do it on the track, can it?
Wayman.
Ouch.
Right, on that note, I best let you go.
Oh.
Well done. That was brilliant. Well done. Cheers. Bye.
That's going to be awkward for breakfast tomorrow when all 15 of them are sat around the table.
Can you imagine that? Blimey.
Somebody won't be able to race next week, so they'll hide the plug.
Blimey. Did you see on their video? Did you see those couple of new cars in the background?
Yes.
Yeah, special.
Mm.
They look nice.
Yes.
Looking forward to seeing.
Phoebe? That'd have been nicer.
Pardon?
We see them two Muppets. Why didn't we see Phoebe? That'd have been nicer on the eye.
We heard her at the end.
Yes. 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 Yes.
She speaks very well, does Phoebe.
Oh, look here, look. Tom only won because he was undergraded. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. No, that was probably my favourite race of the series so far. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
No, I've got to say the Consolation from Buxton.
What, when Finn had a last bend
Finn had a go at Dowson, from like near the
course,
chip.
yeah.
I know he's like, blood, but
I like that view. When we sit on the side of the car and you see him going into the lead on the last bend and it's all just kicking off. It was brilliant. That was a really good race.
Absolutely. Good race, good racing, all good.
Yeah,
Tom's
super.
happy, cheeky win.
So, Grand National 2.
Yes. You got to say Young Evans off outside pole, ain't you?
Well, they're both in it, aren't they? So it could be one or the other. Jack France was going well earlier on.
Hi, George. Straight to the snack cupboard, look. Ball
Hey,
cup
Finn,
season
no.
is not over.
I'm not eating, Frank.
3 o'clock?
Time's it now?
4 o'clock.
No, it's not. No, it ain't got-
That's only because McDonald's is closed.
It's the longest he's gone without, I can assure you.
You left on your setup yet?
I should have asked Tom whose setup he had. Finn's. So, who you think's going to win?
I mean, Jack France was going well earlier. Both Evans boys are clearly very good. I think Van Spijker, he's been going so well recently. Since he's come into it, he's been flying.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm thinking Van Spijker. Pardon?
Mr. Van Spijker would be blue next week.
Possibly even red. He'd be flying at the charts. I mean,
Yeah,
it's so hard. I mean, you look at Ben Howard. He's obviously gone from yellow to red. He's found it difficult tonight. Liam Gilbank, it's not easy going back there. So you'll see that those boys will probably drop down a bit, and those boys, the lower graders that have done well, they'll be taking their place. So Ben Riley keeps holding on to red grade. He's steadily scoring away.
Yeah.
Joey
I'm
Sloop.
going to say, well, it's either going to be Bert or Ernie.
Yeah.
Just to shut the corner shop kid up, I'm going to say Ben Riley.
Ben Riley. Cool. I'm going Van Spijker. But it's good quality, this race.
Oh.
Good quality. I'm not saying it's worse. I'm not saying it's
substandard like the other two, no?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is a good quality race.
You keep saying comments like that, and it's going to reciprocate back at you, I tell you.
Well, there is a bit of a dark horse in this race. As I just mentioned it there, the red rum of e-racing always likes a national. Mark Woodall. Yeah.
It depends if Jake's gone to bed or not.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll see how he gets on. He always seems to improve in that one. I'd like to see John Dowson do well.
Yes. If he keeps the car going the right direction, it'd be good.
Yeah, I'd like to see him do well. Shane Gear was putting it about a bit in the heat as well. So,
what? Sorry, what? He's married.
And there's results to go.
There we go. Look, number one at number one.
Number one.
21-2 at 2. Hoppy a good third. He's come on a treat, really. Because he had a win last week. All About England, 4th. That Fast Dutchie, 5. Tune Commodore, 6. Mr. Was, 7. Mr. Talk a Lot, Gilbank, 8th. Baby Bob's, 9th. Joe Nichols, 10th. Grand National 1. Job done.
Speaking of Joe Nichols, Jeff Nichols, best beard in stock car racing?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, isn't it?
Man's an absolute ledge. Good lad, good to talk to, great family. Perfect. End on.
I imagine when Jeff puts his arm in the air, it looks like he's probably got you in a headlock. He's got big hairy armpits.
You live in a very, very distorted world, Paul Hines.
To be fair, Ricky Wilson's coming up well with a beard.
Yeah, but his haircut's rubbish. He's got more hair on his chin than he has on his head.
But that is a nice beard.
It's not Jeff.
That is a nice. No, it's not Jeff. No, it's not. Jeff's is long-standing. It's thoroughed well. He's probably still got a bit of Bradford shale in there. It's just a classic beard, isn't it?
It's still got Boston shale in it.
yeah.
Dear, oh dear.
Is that true? Mark Sargent, the winner of 7 F2 finals?
Oh, quite possibly. I thought I won more than that.
Been too long to remember.
I think I've won about 10 F2 finals, I think, and about 70 heats, somewhere in there.
Really?
Really, really. And 2 fishing trophies and 1 ping pong tennis table at Butlins when I was 10.
Okay. Which was your biggest sporting achievement?
The ping pong one.
Was it? Yeah.
The first one at Long Eaton.
First one at Long Eaton? No, that was a long time ago.
1994. There you go. How old was you then?
13.
13.
Is that pre-war?
Yes, pre-war, Ed.
Pre-war. Go on. He doesn't say much, but when he does.
You can tell he's not adopted, can't you?
Yeah, he knows. He knows, doesn't he?
He knows. He's a good lad. He's all right. We don't fall out much now.
Did you used to?
We have to wait 5 days a week.
Yeah.
No, he's all right. He's a good lad. He's a good kid. So, yeah, I think that's the first one. It was real nice to win from Red at the UK Speed Weekend in an F2. I've never won a championship, never will do, never be good enough, not bothered. But that was real nice in front of a big crowd. So, yeah.
Okay, so we're having a few service shoes tonight, which means fencing shoes in real world. Both seeing who's made the grid. Ian Noden at the front. Come on, Ian. Come on, Noddy. Let's have a few laps down here. Here we go. Go. He just drives to the fence. Look at him. He can't help himself. Just get away from the fence, man. Just turn left.
And we're off. Chaos City.
Jack France and I think Lewis Evans taking the lead. You've got to keep all wheels on the... Oh, Noddy. Where are you going?
Straight in again, isn't he? Two lap Tony. That's what we'll call him.
It's all kicking off at the back there. Freddie Kroonder's going through well. Luke Davidson going through well. And Mark Woodall vastly improved from the heat. He's going well as well. On the inside of all of them.
Oh, who's rubbing the fence?
Keep away from that fence, boy.
Davidson going in. He's all angry. His kebab must be on order.
Jack France, unfortunately, not taken out there. Charlie Suther's come through well.
It's absolute carnage. Davison's on a post. Standard.
Ben Howard and Dowson struggling to get through Dirt Ground House, just battling well with Van Spike. Van Spike has lost a lot of ground there. I thought he'd get away a bit better than that. It always gets a bit more leery, doesn't it, for the Grand Nationals?
Towards the end, everybody's had a beer, I think.
Yeah.
Bubbles
So,
have got fire in the body, and off they go.
Lewis
They're
Evans
right
in
into
the
the
lead.
fence. Don't ever moan at me not picking you for the teams. You're not even part of the kebab van.
Lewis Evans in the lead. Freddie Group.
Oh, who's that on Joey Smooth?
Charlie
Luke
Sauder.
Davidson, he's all angry at the
Oh,
minute.
Charlie Sauder over the tyre. He's under so much pressure to get points, isn't he, Charlie? With Shelly Groundhouse going so well.
Shelly Groundhouse.
Yeah.
And Yelly getting a good place in the final and Charlie not, so it's extended that lead again.
That's right. So Lewis Evans going really well. He's showing us the way around.
Oh, he bounces off their retreat. Eddie Collins is up there, up to third.
Really well. Charlie Sauder's having all sorts of bad luck.
17th a minute.
So Evans, Grundig, Collins, and Evans. Jack France still going in 5th place. And John Dowden's getting up to 6th.
Yeah. Now they've calmed down a bit, and the track hasn't dug up, so the workmen are doing really well.
Van Spike is going through nicely. I mean, looking at the points battle at the minute, Jello Groundhouse has got about a 41-point lead ahead of Charlie Sauder. So,
in a struggle to score now. He's a lap down in this one.
Yeah, there's your two boys really for the points. I think Richie Feldman is in third. He's quite a bit back on both those drivers, to be fair. Jack France bullying red tops there. Go on, Jack.
It's going to come and bite him.
Sorry, Ben Howard, but you put it inside.
I won't class that as bullying Ben. He's up there for a week. He'll get vertigo.
Yeah. Lewis Evans. So Lewis Evans has got a fantastic lead now, over 5 seconds on 2nd place. Eddie Collins still going around in 3rd. That's your top 3. Fairly spread out, that top 3. The battles are further back from 5th to 10th. John Dowson turning him inside. Ben Riley, he's now 5 laps down. He's just pulled off. He's had enough.
Gone back to his shop.
Yeah, 2, 3, 1.
Oh, he's rejoined.
He's a lap down. So Lewis Evans, Freddie Grundig, and Eddie Collins, your top 3.
And then the other Evans is 4th. The boys have come in with an absolute great show, both of them.
1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Looks like Lewis Evans, unless he loses it on the last bend, it's down to him to take the win.
Lewis wins.
Oh, last bend lunge.
Again.
Luke Davison on Jack France
for 83rd place.
So race win again for Lewis Evans. Grundig in 2nd. Eddie Collins still scoring 1 in 3rd. Tyrone Evans in 4th. Jack France driving really well for 5th. John Dowson 6th. Yoran in 7th. Van Spike at 8th. Mark Woodall again much improved showing in the National in 9th. And I can't see who that is in 10th place. But that rounds out your point scoring top 10. 1 more points race to go, and the team. Have you enjoyed your evening, Sargent?
I have enjoyed my evening. It's been lovely. Jeff sat here watching the race, and I've got a picture of Jeff with his beard, just chilling.
So have a look.
Hang on.
Other way. There we go. Go on, a bit more the other way. Oh, it does look chilled.
There's Jeff, look. It's either that or he's just fell down.
Is he all right, is he? Just check his pulse,
someone. All right, yeah. We need to, I need a message. Has Jeff, is it a true story that Jeff still got some shale in his beard from Boston? We need that confirming. So, he's chilling. Good lad. Good old Jeff.
We've got loads of orange this week. We've got loads of orange this week. It's been great.
It's been good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
So, 1 more national. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
I will pick driver of the day. I've got an idea.
I think it's a fairly obvious one.
A couple of people have, are possibly in it. Well, more than a couple actually. So it's been good. Some good new drivers coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been good. It's been a good night's race and good night at Bellevue. Next week will be tricky because I doubt any of the current crop who's racing on here have raced at Bristol in an F1 period.
Yeah.
I've certainly not raced there at all.
Have you never been there?
I've been to watch 2 or 3 times, World Finals and that, but I've never raced.
Okay.
Do you race there?
I remember going there years and years ago. It was foggy and we just couldn't see. I think we called it off after heat 3. I think something like that.
Ah, somebody said about that last time.
Yeah, I remember. I was out there. All you could do was follow the car in front. I was behind Tony Smith. Tony Smith went down the straight, and all of a sudden my car's going up and down, bouncing around. Well, he's pulled off onto the centre green. I followed him, not realising what was going on. He's retiring. I'm going over. All sorts. Just couldn't see a thing.
Chaos.
Chaos, absolute chaos. So it was called off. But sadly, when you got about a mile down the hill, you could see fine. Pardon?
Before the final?
Yeah, it was heat 3. It was. We didn't do a final.
No. Somebody's actually put on here RIP Stoke. Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
It's never good to see a track go, and then obviously today it's just put one of the nails in the coffin, or this week where you've seen the diggers in and that. So yeah, it's not good.
I don't think that's a nail in the coffin. I think that's a coffin dug in the ground, buried with soil on. That's
but then on the upstate, reading the programme, which I have done again, which is, what you should do in theory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair play to Steve Rees for trying to get Bradford or doing his utmost. So keep that up, Steve, if you can. And if we get back there again, that'd be just amazing.
That programme every week just gives you little nuggets of information, behind the scenes stuff, I suppose, things that are happening, and it's just well worth a read. And Steve at the minute is at the forefront of trying to get new places going. And in fairness to Steve, he's pretty open with it. He'll tell you exactly what's going on. So yeah, have a read, because you never know.
He's not actually slagged us 2 off yet, which is quite nice.
No, he's not. But that's probably because he knows we'll be sitting down here for 2 hours talking about him if he did.
and all the 6 people that watch we'll probably send him messages on Facebook.
Look at that. That's the classic. Jeff Nichols' beard is longer than lockdown.
He's comfy. Keep it up, Jeff. Keep looking lovely. Good lad.
I think only Tom and Danny Wayman have raced it out of this lot. Yeah, so the people online, I can only imagine that it probably was Mark Woodall may have raced there in an F2 maybe. So yeah, it's been a long time since we've been to Bristol. So yeah, there'll be lots of practice no doubt this week. Grand National 3, over to you, Sarge.
Grand National 3. Well, Mark Paul's done well all night, to be fair. Sam Makin, he's got to be pissed. He's got to be pissed by now, surely. So whether it will go 2 ways with him, good or bad, he'll soon be starting in front of the pace car if he gets any worse. H511, the Kamikaze kid. Nigel DeCock, 9-inch, he's there, look. And the Hawkins boy, will he take the lap down?
Oh, he definitely will. He's up for it.
I definitely think Hot Rod Hawkins will take the lap down. And
absolutely will.
10.
Absolutely will. To be fair, it's not a bad place to start, is it? Because you know.
No, this is what I'm thinking. This is exactly what I'm thinking. At the white graders, Mark Paul. At the yellow graders, 9-inch. At the blue graders, De Dwarf.
Yeah.
And the top reds at the back, obviously, it's Yellow Groundhouse, but I'm going to go for Jake because he's been entertaining tonight. So
he has actually.
Really. Yeah, he's proved well tonight, the boy has.
He's not shy with a bumper, is he, Jake? Massive thank you to Miranda Anderson for your donation. It's really, really appreciated. Helps us along the end. Hopefully we can improve our service next week. We've had all sorts of issues tonight behind the scenes. So there we go.
Also, can you keep your chat banter to fun? Stop dissing the drivers. It's for fun. All right. So just have a little bit of laugh. If you've had a drink, have a glass of water. Calm down, as them scarce has said.
Just take it out on me and Sarge. We're used to it.
What? Yeah, the 5-head jokes have stopped tonight. They're picking on each other.
You what? You reckon? There's been loads of 5-head jokes.
It's mostly me tonight. I've whooped you tonight, I think. It's my night tonight.
Which is longer, Jeff Nichols' beard or Paul's forehead? I noticed that one cropped through a moment ago.
That's close. We need one of them micrometers.
You need a yardstick, not a micrometer.
I think Jeff just wins by an inch. That good old inch again.
I know. I see it kicking off a little bit in chat. All because Mr. Harris gets a win. He's never far from controversy, that boy, is he?
I tell you what, he must have an hard life. Ginger and controversial all the time, isn't he? Bless him.
They always said the same thing. They always said Stuart Smith was the best one. He said, if they're not booing me, I'm not doing my job right.
No. I'd never keep a job then because I've never been booed.
No, we're not good enough to be booed.
No, I'll take that. I'll take that. So, who are you going for?
Well, results for Grand National 2. Evans is the winner. 310, 147, 381, 216. John Dowson, better showing in the Grand National there in 6th place. Yoren in 7th. Fan Spike, I thought he'd be higher than that, but 8th place, still points. Woodall, better showing in the National as always. So that's 335 and 311 in 10th. Who is the better driver, Paul Hines or Mark Sargent?
No, it's obvious. Finn. Oppie, why have I not done my drink challenge? Because we ain't got no eggs. That's why I've got to get some eggs tomorrow. So I'll do 2 tomorrow. I've been nominated.
You're drinking eggs?
Yeah. Have you not seen it? Do you not live on the internet? A raw egg, a spoonful of sugar, neck it, and then drink. Oh, you won't drink a shot. You'll have to have raw orange juice or something.
I wouldn't drink a raw egg.
Why?
I wouldn't do it.
Not like Rocky?
No, it sounds like a bush took a trial.
What, anything spherical in your mouth?
Oh, I can't be doing with that. No.
Paul, you've got to get out more, son. Honestly.
That's a good one there. I'll change it a little bit there, but Mark Sargent can remember Jeff Nichols when he had bum fluff.
Stuart Rails, you could be furloughed next week, young man. Dear, oh dear. So, never mind. We will see. Yeah, I'll do my drink challenge tomorrow night. Don't worry, Oppie. I've got 2 to do, so I'll back them up.
You're always up for a challenge, aren't you?
Yeah, this nurses thing that you're going to wear next week I'm going to have a tea beforehand.
Not a chance.
It ought to be.
No.
You really ought to do it. You've got to do it 1 week.
You're better than me at that sort of thing.
No, but you need to just like step out your comfort zone and your little blanket that you've got out of camera action, and you just got to come to the wild side for one time.
Sitting on here with you every week's out of my comfort zone.
You have no idea what I'm going to say to you, which is the best thing.
No.
I would say I'd never swear at you, but I've sweared with you. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
I'm going to have an email tomorrow. You have 10,000 lines to do. Thou must not swear live on Facebook telly. I'm going to get it. You're going to see it. I'll get it in a minute from Queen Bee. Thou must not swear.
Right, too. She keeps in check. So, fence is fixed, servers are up. Here we go for the final Grand National of the night, final points race of the night. We do have the teams race after this.
Which will be carnage.
Absolute carnage, there's no doubt about it. So, here we go. Final Grand National. Good luck to everybody. Oh, Lee Ferris is still racing. I've not seen him all night.
The fence has.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the centre green has. Give Jacqueline a go. Here we go. Sam making first bet. Richard Woods always loves a niggle, doesn't he? Carl Roberts was going well in the previous race. Consolation.
Then he cheats him.
He spins. Mark Paul and Lee Ferris is actually going quite well. Martin Spies isn't. Richard Falconer coming up for the Grange Yellow Ground House as always. Just bouncing off people like they're not there.
Will Jake do him?
Well, Jake's got to get near him to do him. Look at that distance he pulls there on that straight.
Boy's got skills.
Yeah, he has got skills. Nigel Cott going well, but James keep it with him. And out in front we've got Richard Woods, I believe.
Oh, how many laps? Yellow Ground House is 4th.
He's flying around, isn't he? He's flying around. Jake's keeping him honest. Jake's keeping up with him, but he's just so smooth. Look at that.
Yeah,
he's not an inch out of place.
Is Richard Woods still with him?
However, he's still got to get past Richard Woods and Sam Macon. And I guarantee you, Mr. Superfast Dutchman, those boys won't make it easy for you.
Only because they're playing zigzag.
Yeah. Carl Roberts, although good showing in Consolation, struggling a bit in this race. Richard Falcon is struggling a bit in this race. He's a lap down. Oh, nice little tap. To be fair, he's done you there, Sam. You can't fault that. It's a nice little tap. But, yeah, not put you in the fence. He's carried on.
Oh, Falconer and Groundhouse.
Oh, they're all right.
Oh, Falconer's got
Oh, decent hit.
Richard Woods is on it. Oh, Falconer's gone on again. Oh, but he comes out. Falconer drills the fast wooden
stuck him with a post.
What a dig.
Falconer clearly wants to be on the English team.
He's going to get vertigo. He's 9 laps and he's led them all.
You need to be putting Falconer on the English team, I think. Oh my word.
Well, where's 21.7 to go? He's up to 5th.
Okay, so Woods still in the lead. Jake Harry now second. Shalagram House still quick back. He's up to second now. So here we go. Here's a race for second. This is allowing Richard Woods to get away. They're not making it easy for Jelly at all, are they? Jake Harry, this bend, he's not going to let that go, is he?
No, 9 inches is going to have a do with him as well, I think, if he gets near him.
Oh, Jelly just goes.
Yelly, and if not, he's gone.
Yeah, he is gone, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's so quick out the bends. Richard Woods getting a bit of trouble with Carl Roberts. Richard Woods is still winning though.
Yelly's going to win. Woody's at a park.
Oh, there we go. Richard Woods has gone. So there's your lead. He's not going to get near him.
Move the marker tyres.
He's so quick coming out the bends.
Yeah.
He's got the big engines. Oh, Sam Makin's gone from 0 to 0. He was well up there at one point. He's now a lap down. Okay. DeCock's still going well in 3rd. Fairhurst going well in 4th place.
Oh, who's just finishing at the way there?
Rick Lenson just did that.
Fairhurst, 21.7.
Oh, Fairhurst! Oh, what are you doing, man?
False 3rd. Jake Harry is a very impressive drive tonight.
In fairness to Lee Fairhurst, he's kept him in 3rd place, so that worked. Shella Grandhouse is on his way to victory, you would think. Jake Harry in 2nd, Lee Fairhurst in 3rd place.
Oh, Mark Paul's gone round.
They've all gone in that top bottom bend there.
Yelly Grandhouse just come through like soft as grease.
Where's Richard Falconer when you need him?
Behind him.
1 lap to go.
Richard Woods is still 4th.
Oh,
that's a massive crash on turn 1.
Massive crash. One.
Oh, Fairhurst is doing an endo.
Well, it's all over. Shella won. Jake Harry in 2nd, Lee Fairhurst. So Richard Woods, fantastic 4th place. Shilsman in 5th, Seed DeFree 6th, Nigel Cock in 7th. You were correct. Hawkins from a lap down in 8th place.
I am Stato.
Well done. That was a good race.
Now, driver of the day.
It's one of two, isn't it? Can you share it between the two?
Of Dipsy, Lala, and Poe. I think from Stock Car Magazine, of their choice, I think it's got to be Lewis Evans for his 2 wins, coming straight in the job and winning twice. I don't know what you think.
No, I totally agree. It can be no one else, can it, really?
Ben Lockwood's done really well. Jake's done really well tonight. Hot Rod Hawkins winning the final. He's done well. But I think it's got to go to young Lewis. So he's fair play to him. You've done well, mate. Driv well. I'm sure you'll be yellow next week or even blue. So, yeah, take a bow with you, man. 16 and 2 wins on here. I'm sure you'll agree.
I think Carl Hawkins is lucky.
And I reckon that's a little taster of what these 2 kids are going to come in and do, really. Like I said before, the mini stocks is a fantastic learning curve for the kids. It's just proving it. The proof's in the pudding. It drives the dads crazy, and then when they come into the big league, it certainly stands them for good stead. So yeah, fair play, mate. Well done, Lewis.
Carl Hawkins is lucky not to win it, because any other night he probably would.
He would have done. Yeah, he would have.
Win a fine around there is good going. But yeah,
but I think there'd have been a bit of an issue with that, because I think they're still on Betamax at Silsden.
Yeah, no, good point.
So I don't know how we'll transfer it from DVD to Betamax.
Yeah, that's a long trek for the postman to build up that hill.
So I am thinking of Hot Rod, obviously, and eyebrows, because it's like having a getting a nice toy on Christmas Day and getting the wrong batteries.
Yeah.
So, well done for winning the final. But the little Bert and Ernie crew, they've done well tonight, both of them, so they can watch it.
I agree. Well done to everybody, and well done to everyone from Holland, because it's been your night tonight. We've all been wearing orange. We thank you for rooting. Yeah, with pride. It's 3-3 at the moment on the teams, so it's very close.
I think it's equal, you'd call it.
Very close, yeah. But, certainly that. We'll see who wins tonight. Both very strong teams, to be fair.
So if England win, are you dancing?
I'm not.
Why not?
I'm not. I can't dance.
Me neither.
Oh, I know. I saw that last week.
I'm good at the erection section. 10 to 2. When you used to get kicked out of the club.
Is it past Watershed at the moment? So I've got a quick story if it is.
Yeah, try it. You can have the look.
Okay. No, it's not. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Treat us.
Yeah, it's okay. So it was quite funny, really, because in the week, myself and Fairhurst were having a bit of a banter about different things, and we were talking about if we could go back racing this weekend, and we had a world final of that. And Fairhurst said, well, if there's a world final, you could start on second. If there's a race at Buxton, that's why we get all the Wayman family at Buxton, and we'd have a race because you can race with your family under lockdown. And he says, oh, if you race, Paul, you could start second row again, because obviously I started 1 or 2 world final second row. Yeah. So then I said, well, if your dad qualifies, Lee, and he pulls out last minute, you might have a decent race as well. And in fairness to Lee, his response was then pretty good, to be fair. I bet your dad wished he pulled out when he saw you race. Now, you have to just sit back and know when you've been bested, don't you, in that instance?
Can I just say 2 words to that? And I said I was never going to say them again tonight. True story.
No, you've got to sit back. And when he wrote that, I just went, yeah, fair enough. He's done me there. You can't.
Well, on
that
sort of theme of that sort of, theme, if you named your children from where you think that magic moment took place, Finn would be called Armitage Shanks because he was next to the toilet.
Let me now.
Yeah, what would Carson be called?
Simo's campsite.
Simo's campsite. That place has got a lot to answer for.
Yeah, isn't it just?
There'll be several kids called that. Several single mums. Yeah.
No. In fairness to Lee, he absolutely bested me there. You've got to hold your hand. When you've been beaten by the better man, you've got to hold your hands up. And luckily, Lee does every week when Tom Harris runs past him, doesn't he? So it's only it's fair and it's okay and no problem.
1 week it's next week it's.
I'm trying to keep on the good side of Lee, so I want to go on his stag do. So.
Oh, is he getting married?
I imagine he will do at some point.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Will it be another basket weaving, coke drinking?
No, Lee can go with the best of them. Don't you worry about that.
Can he?
Yeah, no, it would be fine. But Matt Newsom's about to do a stag do, isn't he?
This is what I was about to say. Allegedly, he sent me a picture in the week with 2 rings on the fingers.
Really?
But there was Haribo rings, so I don't quite know how true it is. But we'll just have to wait for Benidorm to open up. We'll have a week there, I think.
He'll be saving his money for engines. He'll not be buying anything more than Haribo ring, I tell you.
I tell you what, he'll be down to yellow. It happens to the best of us, I can assure you. Doesn't matter, does it? Why not? Yeah, why not? Jacqueline must soon be ready to try and squeeze a melon out of a lemon hole, surely, won't she?
Did you see that picture of Jono trying to get in Will Yarrow's car on the internet?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant. Jono was trying to get in Will Yarrow's tarmac car, and Will Yarrow's tarmac car wasn't the biggest.
No,
I remember thinking,
I've
not seen anything that big fit through a gap that small since my son was born.
Shall we round block, square hole?
Oh, it was just funny. Just brilliant. I like Jono. He's a top lad.
Yeah, he's a good lad. He likes his pop.
Oh, doesn't he just?
Good lad. He's funny. They're a good crew. They're all good crews. All of them.
They are. He's a proper veteran now, isn't he, Will Yarrow?
Yes. We want to know what happens at Simo's campsite, Paul.
It all happens at Simo's campsite.
Did the stork? Obviously, the stork come and delivered.
He was. Yeah. No, we all know what happens at summer. Imagine Simo's campsite tonight.
It's empty.
No, but imagine what it should be like.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, it'd be good. But Speaky's bar now, isn't it? So.
Was that? Yeah. No, that's it. There's results for the Grand National 3. Grand House clear winner. Well done. Jake Harvey, strong showing in second. Lee, the legend, Fairhurst in third. Richard Woods, strong finish in fourth. H338 and H54, H525, 175 from a lap down. 276, Mark Paul going well. And Martin Spires, up and down night for Martin, wasn't it? So fast in the heat.
Yes.
And then probably a bit of bad luck in the races after that.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Decent from the draft.
Thank you for those wise words. Yes.
So, Bristol next week. Cheese and cider, innit?
Cheese and cider, innit?
I've actually had a comment from... where is it? He said... Louis Skeech said, I'll help in the West Country with sponsoring something next week. It's all good fun at rubbish times. Lewis actually and his dad, a great family, F2 lads. So I've actually poked him in the way of our Queen Bee. So fair play to the boy for doing that. Lewis, I'll if not, contact me and I'll get hold of Sophie and tell her what you want me to do or want you to sponsor. So that'd be good then, Bristol. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll all have a good week and it won't be Groundhog Day. So we'll be all right. Be a change. Be great.
As you can see on the screen there's our associate members benefits. So support the BSCDA with it. Obviously, we're trying to do the drivers' interviews and that sort of thing. Just keep people as interested as we can in Formula Stock Car Racing. If you're also able to attend the annual AGM, which is an experience in itself.
You don't have to be a good driver at all, because I'm a member and I'll read it, to be fair. It's not a bad little read. So
that's great.
I know the powers that be behind the job, Sophie and people like that. And you have a lot of input with it as well, I think, don't you? You do some input with it?
I'm on the committee, so...
Yeah. And I know the people behind the scenes do a lot of work behind the scenes, and fair play to them. They don't get the recognition they deserve, so... Fair play to you. It just helps them out a little bit and keeps you informed. It's a decent read. Same as Stock Car Magazine. We was fortunate enough to be asked to do a photo shoot for Wheelspin magazine, so we did that, and we're on the front page of that this week in the lockdown. And it's just something you probably wouldn't read all the time because your normal life is too busy. Change is as good as the rest, really. So why not?
Right. Team race, last race tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for joining us from Holland. We appreciate all the pictures and all the nice words that you've said. This is the teams race, England versus Holland. Sit back and relax. I'm cheering for Team GB. He's cheering for Team Holland. Enjoy.
It's going to be carnage. Welcome to the wild world.
Absolutely.
And to try and watch us commentate, you're having a
So already we've got a bit of push on already. Here we go. Charlie Sawyer doing his best to get to the front. So Charlie Sawyer is clearly a runner for Team GB. Go on, Charlie, lad. Blocker from Holland is winning. Charlie Sawyer second. John Dowson third. Team GB second and third. Finn getting around pretty well. It's actually not a bad race up to now.
Forward, yeah.
Not a bad race.
Nobody's put the handbrake on yet.
Yelly
just fired Charlie in.
I was hoping Charlie would keep going for the win, but he slowed down a little bit. So there's Blocker, and he's the guy we've got to take out. John Dowson's winning for Team GB. But he's having none of that. He's on a post. Spies, it's all down to you, son. You're second.
So it's Dutch 1, 2, and 7. And 5.
And fifth.
The boys are doing me proud. Come on,
they are doing you proud. However, Blocker's facing the wrong way.
Just took both his teammates out. You tool, what are you doing?
Hopkins is taking everyone out. Tyres, grass, posts, cars. Commander straight in. So, Dutch first, England, GB second, third for Dutch. Jack France going well in fifth, but at the minute it is Holland. Holland are certainly at the top.
How can Finn be up to 7th and he's a lap down? This is where anything goes.
All kicking off, isn't it?
It is all kicking off.
Oh, Charlie's been held up on a post. Charlie sort of knows what
he's got it in!
John Dowson put the ball in.
Was it Dowson? I think that was Dowson got in.
There was loads going that bottom end then, weren't there? Oh, Charlie's trying to take it to the fence.
Charlie's got in but bounced out. Baby wobble. Oh, it's a Dutch massacre at the minute.
It is.
Jack France, the moisturiser kid, is the highest placed English driver.
So it's looking pretty good for Holland. Holland first, second, third.
Come on, Marvin.
Oh, Jack. Oh, who's that?
Oh, what's going to David?
Have it.
Put it on the post.
Yeah, he's stuck there now.
I think that's took his engine out.
So I'm struggling to see my thing.
But
But
he's 5th.
Is Jack France? No, he's in second. He's in first. So, oh, go on, Jack. You are doing this proudly, son. Oh, Falkner's looking straight.
Oh, Charlie buries him.
Lee Ferris.
Oh, this is absolute carnage tonight. This is one of the best ones.
Oh, Lee Ferris hits the tyre instead of the car. Commandeur now winning. Wobbs in second. Finn Sargent's up to third.
He's up to third after being a lap down.
Shane Carey taking them all out. Trying to. Hopkins taking them to the wires. Finn Sargent, you're
on his own. He's second.
Finn, you're our only chance. Someone's going to take out two Commandeur, the all-blue car with the orange bumpers.
Jack is third.
John Dowson, there's your man. Take him out.
Tune Commandeur winning.
Yeah,
oh,
he is.
what a great
second.
block.
Oh, Finn Sargent was second. Faulkner just put him in the wall.
Still is second.
Oh, get in.
Massive it.
Huge. So Commandeur still winning. Sargent. So it is looking good for the Dutch. Can't be many laps left.
6.
Commandeur, Sargent, Granthouse, Wobbs, Jack France. It's looking pretty good, to be fair, for Team Holland. Oh, Blocker's taking out France. Commandeur is spun in the fence. Where's Finn? Go on, Finn!
Finn's winning. This is the third one on the bounce if he wins.
Oh, Commandeur back in the lead. Finn, you've got to get past that blue one with orange bumpers, mate. That's all you've got to do.
I can hear him laughing.
Last lap, here we go.
Oh, is he going to fire in?
Out of the way.
He's
Jack
going to
France
come
out of the way.
to the chip shop.
Oh,
what a great block.
Yeah, that was a brilliant block, to be
What
fair. Oh, he's put himself in the wall, though. No, he's done it. Commandeur wins again.
I do think we've done you.
Team Commandeur is an absolute team racing legend. That's it, it's all over. So that's definite win to the Dutch. Team Commandeur is an absolute legend at team racing. That's 2 wins in 2 weeks in the teams race. How on earth do you manage that?
Yeah, quality race. That was probably one of the best ones.
It was superb. Well, it was for Holland. They absolutely massacred us.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, Holland certainly won that one. They take a 4-3 series lead. Fantastic. Well done.
So, absolutely. Another good night had by all.
Yeah, brilliant. Excellent. That was superb. Really, really well done.
I've enjoyed it.
Thank you, Sarge.
Yeah, it's been good.
Same time next week.
Is that a date?
Should we do it all again?
Can you wear something nice?
Might as well, mightn't we?
A nice little nurse's outfit.
It's blue. It's blue next week.
A nurse's outfit. Yes.
Ah, dear. Anyway, I think you'll find that I picked the winning team there, to be fair.
But I'm Dutch.
Yeah, but I picked the Dutch team, so you've got to dance.
Oh.
You don't have to dance. We don't need to see that.
Should I?
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us.
I'll save it for next week.
You're desperate to dance. Sit down.
No.
No one wants to see
But
you.
you're my mum on my conscience.
You're absolutely desperate to dance. Can't believe you.
It's always good to see you.
Over to you.
Again, I've had 3 Peronis and I feel all right, to be fair. So stay safe, everybody. That's the common thing. Don't be like the tools that keep going out and don't social distance, because they'll just screw it for everybody. We've sat like this in this crap world for ages. Look after yourself. Keep breathing. Don't cough. And you'll see us pair of clowns next week. One of us, if not 2 of us.
No snogging strangers.
Yeah. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Bye now.
See you later.